Welcome to Albemarle High School, and welcome once again to our live stream. This is the second time we've done it, and we want to thank you for joining us today. This is Charlottesville versus Albemarle, and we are starting the night off with the girls. Guys, what are your predictions?
I'm expecting a very good performance from Albemarle. They've been strong all season. They got to the finals in the Daily Progress Winter Classic tournament, so expect another good performance from the Patriots.
Yeah, anytime there's a crosstown rivalry, you know it's going to be a scrappy, close game, so I imagine both teams will keep it close all night, and it'll come down to the fourth quarter.
And these two teams did already play in a very close game, and Albemarle squeaked out a victory. So, we'll see who wins this one here at Albemarle. All right, 2 minutes to go. We're going to take a little break, and we will get you right to the action right after this.
And now the starting time for the Albemarle Patriots. A junior guard for Team McKenna Wigginton. Sophomore guard, 22, Jake Rademacher. Following the senior number 44, Sabrina Shisley. A senior guard, 22, Quinn Gray. And a senior also guard, 24, Kayla Mann. Albemarle's freshman Rachel Pamphlet. Assisted by Tammy Middleton, Joanne Hamlin, and Tony Franklin.
Yo, that looks so good.
We want to welcome you back to Albemarle High School for this big matchup, crosstown rivalry between Albemarle High School and Charlottesville. The girls' game is starting in just a few seconds. Guys, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Charlottesville in black with red-orange trim, and the Patriots in white with red trim. And we are just about set to get underway here at Albemarle High School gym. And it looks like we will have a retip to start the game.
I love this head referee. He used to coach when I played when I was younger. He used to, not coach, excuse me, referee those games. And
Rademacher wins it back for Albemarle, and we are underway here from Albemarle High School gym.
Strong team.
Rademacher straight to the bucket, and she can't get it to go, and Charlottesville will get out and run.
Oh, good pass, and one.
And an and one there for Younger.
Great finish right there.
And she will go to the line for one more.
She will finish.
And Younger will complete the three-point play. It is 3-0 Charlottesville early in this game.
That
And
full court press defense.
The trap starts out, Rademacher up the court, and that one's going to be off of Charlottesville, and Albemarle will retain possession.
The full court press can be very tough to break if you don't make the right passes.
Albemarle just needs to calm down. They look a little jittery to start.
Oh, good
Man
pass.
to Rademacher, and she will not be able to get it, but a travel there for Kamaya Brown, and Albemarle will get possession right back. Rademacher will get it on the corner, but a nice steal there by Charlottesville. That's Alan Taylor, and Taylor will take it all the way to the basket, and she is fouled, and she will go to the line for two.
That's a good foul. That was a good contest.
Make them earn the points. Don't want to give anything up for free.
Tatiana Allen Taylor will hit the first, and it is 4-0 Charlottesville. Misses the second, and Albemarle will get the rebound. That's Sabrina Shisby pulling down that board. Rademacher will take it up, and a little trap there for Charlottesville, and Kayla Mann will reset the offense. Shisby in the lane out to Rademacher. Rademacher for three, and she will not be able to get it. And a rebound there for Younger once again. And Younger all the way to the bucket. She cannot get it. With the rebound and another foul for Albemarle. That's Callaway going to the line.
The Black Knights are killing the Patriots on the fast break right now.
Both cheerleading squads have been extremely loud thus far, making a lot of noise over there in the bleachers.
Callaway will make the first free throw, and it is 5-0 Charlottesville here with just a minute and 15 seconds left, excuse me.
Albemarle needs to box out better on those. Yes, they do.
Shisby with the rebound, and she will reset it out to Jamie Rademacher.
Kayla, top of the key. Drive right.
Kayla Mann with the ball, a lot of dribbling, and they will reset the offense once again with 6:24 remaining here in the quarter. Charlottesville leads 5-0. That's Kayla Mann with the shot on
Offensive.
the baseline.
Good rebound.
Nice rebound, and gets it to go. That's McKenna Winterton with the bucket.
Great finish right there.
Another nice drive, and can't finish it. Winterton with the rebound.
And Charlottesville's beating the full court press very easily. You can tell that they practice against themselves, their own schemes and such in practice. They very efficiently got the ball up the court right there.
Quinn Graves to the bucket,
Nice
and
floater.
she will score, and it's 5-4.
That was a pretty floater.
You're seeing this full court trap by Albemarle, but Charlottesville has been able to break it thus far. To the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound again to Charlottesville.
And no reset.
Once again, Kamaya
three.
Brown.
Bang.
And a three there. That's Younger again, and Younger is having quite the game so far. 8-4 Charlottesville. We will be right back with this live stream. Thank you for joining us, and we will be right back after this break. We are back here at Albemarle High School with 5:15 remaining in the first quarter. Charlottesville has stormed out to an early 8-4 lead here against Albemarle. And guys, what have you liked from Charlottesville so far this evening?
They've been able to knock down their free throws, and that's huge. If you can hit free throws, you're going to be tough to beat.
They're tough in the lane. Their defense in the lane, as well as that full court press, has been a lot for Albemarle to handle. Albemarle came out a little jittery, but I think a little bit after that timeout, a little into the game, they should have collected
There's
themselves.
a steal right there.
Yeah,
There's a
hopefully
steal,
a little better
and
passing.
Albemarle will push it up. That's Rademacher with the jumper, and she can't get it to go.
Bad roll.
Albemarle will retain possession. Haley Howard Rattle has just come in for the game. She is the star on this Albemarle basketball team. Erin Strider also coming in the game. Howard Rattle for three. She can't get it to go. Rebound. Nice rebound there for Wilson, and she will get it to go. It's 8-6.
Good putback.
That's the second time we've seen Albemarle get a putback like that.
And just lost straight out of bounds. Albemarle will retain possession.
This is almost the exact opposite of what we saw at the beginning of the game. Charlottesville looks a little rattled by Albemarle's defense. Albemarle's taking advantage of good putbacks and rebounding.
Strider up the court to Howard Rattle, and we'll give it back to Strider. Strider looking for the lane. She will take it in. That's to McKenna Winterton, but that is stolen
great
away,
hustle.
but Winterton got it right back.
Call timeout here.
And we're not sure what happened yet. Looks like it was a
Jump ball.
jump
That's
ball,
what I
yeah.
heard, yeah.
And Albemarle will retain possession.
Ooh, good entry
There's Wilson
pass.
again. Wilson to the bucket, and she is fouled.
That was a great inbound pass right there.
Wilson will go to the line for the first time tonight, and Albemarle will look to capitalize on the opportunities that they get from the line tonight. Wilson will bang home the first one, and it is 8-7 Charlottesville holding the 1-point lead. The second one is no good, but Rattle with the rebound and a jump ball, and that one will go to Charlottesville.
During that brief break during the free throws, Coach Winterton was really getting that Aaron Strider over there on the sideline. I think she really wants her to just go up strong with that. She drove into the lane, had a good look, made a great pass, but she could have gone up strong with that with the right hand.
Howard Rattle with the deflection, and Charlottesville will get possession back. And it looks like it's backcourt. That is backcourt on Charlottesville, and Albemarle will get possession right back.
After that timeout, stoppage and play, Albemarle's hit everything and not given up an inch on defense. You know, Coach Winterton has to be loving this.
Yes.
Bad pass.
Strider to Howard Rattle, and that one's stolen away. Given up, and a nice play once again. That is Younger again. And she is having quite the start to the game. Shisby to the rim, no good. Wilson to the bucket, and that's going to be over the back on Wilson. Charlottesville holds a 3-point lead here with 3:32 remaining in the first quarter.
Oh,
and a steal. There's Shisby with the steal, and she will take it up and one. Sabrina Shisby to the bucket and the foul, and she will try to get three the old-fashioned way.
Got some substitutions for both teams.
One shot, Sabrina Shisby.
That's 2 or 3 real strong takes in a row for Sabrina Shisby.
Shisby will miss the free throw.
But
Howard Rattle
offensive
fights for it, and Wilson will get the rebound. She can't get it to go. And a lot of fighting for the ball out here. Gives it up to Younger.
Good pass right there.
Younger is having quite the game.
A lot of physical ball under the rim.
Deep pass.
Shisby. And the game's pace is starting to pick up here. Younger, she stepped out of bounds, and Albemarle will retake possession here with
CHS.
3:02 remaining here in the first quarter. It is 12-9 Charlottesville. Both teams have played pretty well so far.
Yeah, well, Albemarle finds themselves down. They've shown great hustle on the offensive boards.
Yeah, Charlottesville looking for the push right there out of bounds. Didn't get the call. But they're staying aggressive on defense despite a few recent foul calls. They're still very much pressing and staying aggressive.
And Albemarle, despite the turnovers, is only down 3. Howard Rattle to the bucket. She can't get it to go. Strider with the rebound after the tip by Wilson. Strider will reset the offense. Strider to Howard Rattle. She looks for her shot a lot. And to the rim, Howard Rattle, no good. Wilson couldn't get it. Another rebound, and Howard Rattle takes it away again out to Strider, and she saves it from going out of bounds or behind the backcourt. Shisby to the bucket, back out to Strider, and she will reset the offense. Real good hustle from Albemarle on this possession. Down to Wilson. Wilson to the bucket, and she finishes. Another strong move to the bucket for Wilson, and it is 12-11. Charlottesville holding to the 1-point lead with 2:10 remaining here in the first quarter. There's a 3, no good, and the rebound is tipped away, and Charlottesville will get it back. Another 3, and that's too strong, and Albemarle will get possession right back. Howard Rattle up the court. She will take it to the rim. No foul call. A little bit of contact there, but not enough to get the foul call. And Charlottesville will set up their offense here with 1:33 remaining in the first quarter. To the bucket and one. That was Casey Lamb to the bucket, and she will have chance for 3.
big change-up of things here for the Pats.
Casey Lamb usually wears number 21, but she is wearing 30 tonight. Lamb with the free throw. It is up and it is good, and Charlottesville will take a 15-11 lead, and Lamb will be subbed out. Rademacher straight to the bucket, and she is fouled. Well, she passed the ball. 1:21 remaining here. Albemarle has committed 5 fouls, and that's the third foul committed by Charlottesville. There's been some sloppy play, but Albemarle is looking to withstand the runs that Charlottesville has gone on, and there's another steal, Charlottesville, and a stoppage of play.
Looks like another Albemarle turnover right there.
As Kamaya Brown lost her glasses.
More importantly, broke her glasses.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how much that affects her.
And she will be subbed out immediately. And Callaway will come right back in the game for Charlottesville. Taylor, number 22, has also entered the game for Charlottesville. And Albemarle is looking to have a full court press here. The referees are discussing something. We don't know what it's about, though. And we are ready to... Oh, no, we're not ready to play again. And
Charlottesville cheerleaders are really getting into it right now.
Head coach Rachel Proudfoot for Albemarle is getting an explanation on what's happening right now. But we should be ready to play, and we will be ready to play right now. As the ball is inbounded and a sloppy pass. That's Callaway once again, headed down the lane. She will take it up. And she is fouled, but it will be called on the floor. That sure looked like she was in the shooting motion to me.
I don't know how that...
That's a questionable call.
That will lead to a side out. No, not a side out. Out on the baseline, I apologize, for Charlottesville. And that's Callaway for 3. She can't hit it. And the rebound, once again, to Charlottesville. And another foul on Albemarle. They have 6 fouls here in the first quarter. Once they get to 7, they're in the bonus for the rest of the half.
Yeah, Coach Proudfoot is getting extremely animated on the sideline after a lot of these sloppy and nitpicky fouls by Albemarle.
Antwi to the line for her first free throws of the night. And the first one is a little bit off. It remains 15-11 Albemarle. Antwi misses both free throws, and Albemarle will corral the rebound. Rademacher bringing it up the court, trying to get something to go before the end of the half. Rademacher, a lot of dribbling. She gets it out to Kayla Mann, and Rademacher will reset the offense with 36 seconds to go. Mann steps out of bounds, and it will be Charlottesville ball with 40.3 seconds to go.
Sloppy possession all around right there.
Yeah, she just ran out of space, didn't have anyone to pass to. Good defense by the Black Knights, sliding, forcing her to step out of bounds on that one.
Casey Lamb will come back in the game for Charlottesville, and Riley Castra enters the game for the first time for Albemarle. Castra, the sister of the former superstar for Albemarle High School of the last couple of years. He is now playing at University of Virginia, and he has seen playing time this year for the number 3 in the nation Cavaliers. Charlottesville brings it up. Lamb to the bucket. A nice pass.
Good contest.
Couldn't get it to go, and a foul called on number 35, Kiana Key.
These officials are not shy with blowing the whistle tonight.
It is still 15-11 with 23.1 seconds to go here at Albemarle High School, and I would believe that Albemarle is probably looking for just one shot here.
They're just looking for a good shot.
Howard Rattle for three. She likes that shot. She can't get it to go. Castro with
There
the
you
tip and
go.
Wilson with the rebound. It is 15-13 here with 4 seconds to go. Charlottesville is going to have to push it up. I don't think they see the clock. They don't, and they will not get a shot off. So Albemarle finishes the quarter with a great run, and they lead 15-13. We will be right back with second quarter action here on WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle High School. We are here for the second quarter of this crosstown rivalry between Albemarle and Charlottesville, and Albemarle will start with the ball. That's McKenna Winterton handing it off to Aaron Strider. Howard Rattle open for three. She can't get it. Wilson strong again. She could not corral it, but she has been all over the boards so far this game.
Yeah, she's been huge for the Patriots.
Yeah, at the end of the quarter during that stoppage play, Coach Daly for the Black Knights was really emphasizing sliding on defense, and it's caused the Patriots a lot of time to run into fellow defenders and loose ball turnovers.
Coaching them up in between quarters. Charlottesville with the ball right now. That is Younger once again. She takes it to the rim, and she is fouled once again. Boy, she has made a huge impact in this game.
Haley Hammond-Ratty, that's her first foul. TC Younger, 2 shots.
TC Younger will hit the first free throw, and it is 16-13 Charlottesville.
They've had at least half their points from the line.
Callaway will come out of the game, and Taylor will come back in for Charlottesville. An early substitution here in the second quarter. That's a miss, but another rebound taken away by Wilson, and Aaron Strider spun away from the defender. They have a fast break chance, and it's stolen away by Taylor. Up to Younger once again, and she will lay it in. TC Younger all over the place. Timeout, Albemarle. Charlottesville leading 18-13 here early in the second quarter. We will be right back with some more basketball action here on WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle. We are here for the second quarter. That one goes off the leg of the Charlottesville defender, and Albemarle will retain possession here with 6:59 remaining in the second quarter. Strider at the top of the key. She will pass it off to Howard Rattle, who will take it strong to the bucket, and she will finish.
Great fake.
Wow.
High five for that one. That was cool.
Albemarle cuts the lead to 3. It is 18-15 in a game that has been very, very competitive
Weight
so
room.
far.
Weight room. A little bump in there.
Younger will once again go to the line. My goodness, she is getting to the line often, early and often in this game.
1-1.
She's going to have to start paying rent from the stripe.
Younger's first free throw of the 1-and-1 is up and good, and it is 19-15 Charlottesville.
Interesting substitution. Albemarle just gave away practically all of their height advantage that they had. Purely guard play at this point. Guard and small forward, excuse me.
Wambacher comes in for the first time tonight, and Younger hits the second free throw. It's 20-15. Charlottesville leads.
It's notable that the Patriots have not hit from deep tonight yet. All their points have been inside or at the line. So I'm wondering if Coach Proudfoot, with this smaller lineup, is looking to start to shoot from a little further away around the three-point line.
Howard Rattle took that last one to the bucket, and she was fouled, so Albemarle will have an inbounds underneath the basket. Rademacher will get it inbounded to her. Shisby with a nice spin move under the basket. Wambacher fighting for it, and that's going to be a jump ball, and that one's going to go back to Charlottesville.
Liz Wambacher, though, that was a strong move down low to try and rip that ball away.
Both teams playing very physical tonight.
Taylor with the ball for Charlottesville. She's got to get it across, and she finally does.
Barely.
That's just barely, and that's another foul, and
the whistles are on a timer tonight. They're
Antwi
coming
will go to the line.
so frequently.
And on that point, we were here for the Powhatan game on Wednesday, and it seemed like the game was going a lot faster. This game going much slower so far tonight with all the stoppages in play. Antwi with her first free throw, and she misses the first free throw. She has missed all 3 of her attempts so far tonight. Second one is up and good, and Charlottesville takes a 6-point lead. That is their largest lead of the night. Howard Rattle couldn't corral the pass. She is able to save it in bounds to Rademacher, and the Patriots will reset.
Look for that screen at the top.
And a 5-second call, that's something that you really don't see that often, and Albemarle will turn it over once again. Crucial turnovers in this game are the reason why Charlottesville has a 6-point lead.
Patriots are being plagued by turnovers and fouls.
What a
Great
steal!
Oh,
Taken out.
That was spicy.
Howard Rattle to the rim. That was a really, really nice steal there by McKenna Winterton over to Howard Rattle for the bucket, and it's 21-17. Charlottesville, and another hustle play on the other end. That's Jamie Rademacher with the deflection, and Charlottesville will have it underneath the bucket.
Caught by former girls basketball captain Ann Reidenhauer over there, along with Ayanna Tyler Cooper.
And she is actually here for the ring ceremony at halftime of the boys game, which we will also have here on the stream. There's another steal for Winterton. She has been all over the place, and she splits the trap. She will get to the rim, and she will throw it away.
She was
Another
eyeing that
turnover.
pass up all the way up the court, and when she got there, head down, didn't see the defenders in the way.
And a charge called on Charlottesville. bodies all over the place. Carmela Johnson with the foul, and she will come out of the game after that. Albemarle will have the ball. 21-17 here with 5 minutes to go in what seems like an endless second quarter. Shisby with a nice move. She will not get it to go. Wambacher couldn't grab a rebound. Howard Rattle to the bucket. She will not get it to go, and Charlottesville will get the rebound. This game has a little bit of a slower pace than it did not too long ago. That's a misfire, and Albemarle will get the rebound. Howard Rattle will take it up the floor. What a nice dribble move by Howard Rattle, and she will take it to the other side of the floor, and they will reset the offense up there with Rademacher. Rademacher to McKenna Winterton on the wing. Winterton will get it swiped a couple times. She will retain possession, and they will once reset again.
Charlottesville fans wanted to travel on that one.
We are right behind the whole Charlottesville cheering section, and they have been loud and clear tonight. Howard Rattle.
Oh, good
Nice move, and that one is called for a reach, and that's Younger with her first foul of the night. And I don't know about that one.
These Charlottesville fans are in disbelief right now. With the past 2 or 3 calls, it's kind of been building.
With 3:54 remaining, both teams are in the bonus, and Charlottesville is actually in the double bonus. But Albemarle will go to the line for a 1-on-1. That's Haley Howard Rattle, one of Albemarle's best free throw shooters, if not their best free throw shooter on the season. She will swish the first one through, and it is 21-18. Another substitution for Charlottesville, and Taylor will come back into the game. Howard Rattle hits both free throws, and it is cut to a 2-point lead, and she will be immediately subbed out for Kayla Mann. 3:53 remaining here in the second quarter. In the first half for Charlottesville, they will be taking it up the floor. That's Taylor, and she will take it to the bucket. Scoop layup, can't get it to go. Rebound, and a tie-up once again, and that one will go back to Albemarle.
Great defense right there by the Patriots. Liz Wambacher slid all the way to the basket. Good pressure on the shot.
And a nice outlet pass there from Erin Strider to Sabrina Shisby. McKenna Winterton tried to thread the needle there, but she will not get it to go. Charlottesville threw it away, and then they got it right back.
What a crossover right there.
And Charlottesville will retain possession once again here with 3:20 remaining in the second quarter.
What a kind gentleman, just waved to me, even though I look so ridiculous.
I think we look great.
When you saw the beginning of the broadcast, you did not see what was underneath the table, and that is swim trunks. So we're looking pretty nice.
Vibrant swim trunks.
Grayson's got teal. What's Jonathan wearing? Navy blue, and I got pink.
Sometimes you just gotta come with the swim trunks. Charlottesville will go to the line once again. That is Key to the line, and she will miss the first free throw. Just a reminder that the boys basketball game between Charlottesville and Albemarle will begin at around 7:30 to 7:45. After this game ends, and during halftime of that game, there will be a ring presentation for the state champion Albemarle girls soccer team.
The game should start at 7:30 or 7:45, but based on how long this game has taken due to many of the stoppages of play and fouls, I wouldn't be surprised if that was pushed back a little bit.
And a foul on Charlottesville. That's on Alan Taylor. And Wilson will go to the line for Albemarle with 3:04 remaining, trying to cut the lead to 1.
Teams have combined. Teams have combined for 18 fouls so far. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Wilson, the first of the 1-and-1, she hits it, and it is 22-20.
With how loud the Charlottesville fans have been tonight, it almost feels like a hostile environment for the Patriots.
And it will be much more hostile at about 7:30 when both student sections show up. This is really going to be quite a night here for this crosstown rivalry. Charlottesville with the ball. Good defense there by Albemarle. And almost a walk. It didn't get called, but that walk did get called at the top of the key, and Albemarle will get the ball right back. With 2:41 remaining, Albemarle has a chance to tie or take the lead here in a hotly contested game. Aaron Strider does a great job to get out of the trap there and gave it up to Riley Castro, who gave it right back to Strider. Good ball movement. Kayla Mann for 3. No good. Rebound to Mann after a couple tips, and the Patriots will reset.
I really want to see a 3. I've wanted to say splash all night.
Kayla Mann off the mark with that 3, and Charlottesville will slow the game down a little bit here with 2 minutes remaining. It is 22-20.
Bang!
Once again.
There you go, Grayson.
That's Callaway. That was a 3-point bucket. It looked like a 2 from here, but
it was not a splash.
But did she call glass is the real question we all like to know.
I think she did. It's 25-20 Charlottesville. We will be right back on WPAT News with more basketball action.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feed the grind. I read between the lines, connecting us across.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Welcome back to Albemarle. After a quick timeout, Albemarle will get the ball, and a lot of ball movement we've seen. I think we've had a little bit of an adjustment here from Coach Proudfoot. There's a nice pass, but it was tipped away.
Oh, there you go.
Good defense there by Strider.
There wasn't a lot of effort by Albemarle to get that last steal. The ball was bouncing around for a little bit. I'm sure Coach Proudfoot as well would like to see a little more effort.
Younger will miss the 3, and she will finally have a miss. It seems like she's been making everything she puts up so far in this first half of play.
Still a very close game.
Nice ball movement, and there is Belle-Isle, and she will not get it to go, and a foul is called on Haley Howard Rattle. That is her 3rd already in this first half, and she might have to sit for the rest of the half.
They're calling a lot of pushes here.
It's been very ticky-tacky so far on the fouls.
It seems to me as if it's been ticky-tacky sort of hand check fouls being called, but once it gets to the rim, it's, anything goes. Charlottesville will miss the first free throw. That was Taylor. And Taylor will hit the second. Howard Rattle will bring up the ball to Riley Castro, who will get it across just in time to Howard Rattle, gives it up to Belle-Isle, and Albemarle will reset. There are 55 seconds remaining here in the first half of this ball game. It is 26-20, and another hand check foul call. That one is on Brown, and Belle-Isle will go to the line.
There is constant contact tonight with every single change in possession.
I don't expect anything less in a crosstown rivalry like this.
I don't expect anything less in the boys' game either.
Belle-Isle will miss the free throw, and she hustled and almost got the steal, but Charlottesville will take possession back with 43 seconds to go. Younger with the ball at the top of the key. Good ball movement in there. Taylor to the bucket. She can't get it to go. Castro with the rebound. And Albemarle with 30 seconds to go. There's another foul. That's on Younger.
It's every possession.
Second foul on TC Younger.
Kayla Mann to the line for 2 shots now in the double bonus. She will lead the first. 26-21 with 29.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Kayla Mann will hit both free throws from the line.
They need a little more of that in the second half.
Cut the lead. Younger to the basket once again. TC Younger all the way to the bucket. 28-22.
There you go.
Trails, and Kayla Mann will not be able to get the 3 to go, and Charlottesville with 7 seconds left. Howard Rattle nearly got it. Bodies on the floor. 2 seconds to go. 1 second to go. The shot is up and it is no good. So we will go to halftime here. 28-22. Charlottesville leads. We will be back in the second half of play. Thank you all for joining us once again.
And bringing on the Albemarle High School Girls Dance Team.
Oh, you do?
This game is moving so slow.
Move over for them. How you guys doing? No, don't. We are back here for the second half of action between Albemarle High School and Charlottesville High School. Once again, Albemarle in the white jerseys with red trim. Charlottesville with the black jerseys in the orange trim, and we are underway here in the second half. T.C. Younger with the ball, and she has been absolutely incredible so far tonight, guys. What have you guys been impressed with for either team so far this game?
I've been impressed with the resilience of both teams to keep playing this aggressive defense despite the ridiculous amount of fouls being called.
For the most part, for the Patriots side, they've done a great job on the offensive boards, leading to a lot of second chance points. So that'll be big to see if they can keep that up, because that could end up being a difference maker.
Albemarle has the ball, a nice pass down low, and a foul called. Sabrina Shisby will go to the line for 2 shots to start this second half off. It is 28-22. Charlottesville has the lead. 7:15 remaining. Only 45 seconds have elapsed so far in the half. And Shisby will put the first free throw up and good. And Albemarle just trying to chip away any way that they can right now. Shisby with the second free throw. It is 28-24. The lead is cut to 4. The lead has been from 2 to 6 pretty much the whole game for Charlottesville, or at least the whole second quarter for Charlottesville. Younger has the ball. She gives it off to Callaway, and the offense moving the ball pretty well so far for Charlottesville. They've gotten a lot of open looks down low. There's a 3, it is no good. Rebound back up, can't get it to go, and Charlottesville will retain possession. That looked like it could have been a travel, but they do not call it, and Charlottesville will get it back. Younger at the top of the key. Taylor in the lane, she puts it up and puts it in. Somehow she got that one to fall. It is 30-24, Charlottesville. Rademacher with the ball at the top of the key. She dribbles around a lot, and there's another 5-second call. We've already seen one of those. That's the second one of those today. A lot of dribbling at the top of the key, leading to another 5-second call, something that you usually don't see at all in the game. We've seen already twice.
The double team at the top of the key leads to a wide open on the arc.
That one's out of bounds. It looked like it was off of Albemarle, and the refs look like they do get it right here. Albemarle, it is off of Albemarle, and Charlottesville will get possession of the ball.
And back to what I was just saying, it's interesting that they are doing that double team, leaving a shooter wide open. They are not really respecting the three-point shooting of CHS, and one should wonder if they should, because CHS, almost all their points have been from inside of the free throw line.
Callaway got the bucket, and a timeout by Coach Proudfoot. It is 32-24. Charlottesville out to their biggest lead of the game here to start the third quarter. And we will be right back on WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle High School. We are here for the Charlottesville versus Albemarle girls basketball game. Albemarle will have possession of the ball. Rademacher, quick fire, no good.
Rebound.
Quinn Graves with the rebound, and she will get it to go.
Rolled right in.
More great rebounding from Albemarle.
It is 32-26. Charlottesville maintains a 6-point lead, something that we've seen for a lot of the second quarter, and to begin the third quarter, they've been up 6.
And Albemarle's been playing from behind the entirety of the game, but it doesn't feel like they've been behind. It feels like a very, very close 1 or 2 point lead kind of game. And neither team is doing a great job boxing out, as you just saw, which is leading to a lot of offensive rebounds.
Charlottesville missed on the last possession, and the rebound went to Albemarle. Rademacher gave it up to Graves, who gives it up to Kayla Mann. Back to Graves. It's stolen by Younger, and here she goes. Younger to the bucket. Oh, what a block by Rademacher. Wow. But the follow is good. That was Callaway with the follow.
Yeah, it stinks when you play great defense like that, block a ball like that, just to see it go back in.
Passed out to Graves. Graves up to, I don't know what that call was. That was McKenna Winterton. And it was a foul.
Another
once
push.
Again on the push. Charlottesville has started the third quarter off on a good note, up by 8, but they do have 2 fouls in this quarter. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but over 3 minutes have elapsed in this third quarter. It seems like we haven't had that much action continuously since the very beginning of the game.
Aaron Strider wide open on the left wing right there.
Howard Rattle with a nice move behind the back. She will go to the bucket, and she will be fouled going to the bucket, a blocking foul on Charlottesville. That's the 3rd on their team so far this quarter.
Now, she did get the foul, but that was a blind take into the lane, right into 3 Charlottesville defenders.
That was Jessica Antwi with the foul. That is her 3rd foul already. Howard Rattle hasn't been able to get her shot going so far this game, but look for that in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Strider with a nice move. Out to Howard Rattle with a shot, and it's up and good, just on cue. 34-28, Charlottesville leads with 3:47 to go. I looked before the quarter even started. Western Albemarle and Monticello are playing tonight, and they are already in the 4th quarter before we even started the 3rd. That's a bucket there for Charlottesville, and the lead is back up to 36-28.
Were you talking about the girls' game just now?
Yes. There's a steal and a layup for Casey Lamb once again. Timeout Albemarle. Charlottesville with their largest lead of the game at 10. We will be right back here on Patriot Sports Network on WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle High School. Charlottesville girls lead the Albemarle girls by 10 points, 38-28, in what has been a very hotly contested game, but Charlottesville looking like they will pull away if Albemarle doesn't do something quickly. That's Howard Rattle to the bucket. She passes it off to McKenna Winterton, and she will get it to go on a free throw line jumper, and it is 38-30 as Charlottesville brings it right back up the floor.
Fantastic passing all the way down the court to the bucket. Got an open look for them. Great stuff by Albemarle out of the timeout.
Oh! Once again, Casey Lamb to the bucket, and she gets it to go. That is a three-pointer, and they lead by 11, 41-30. Albemarle will retain possession on the out of bounds.
I believe that's her second three of the night, so Albemarle's going to start closing out on her.
We have some visitors up here. What you got to say, Cooper?
You're live.
Ball is gonna ball at all time. Period.
Go Pats.
Go Pats. There we go.
Well said.
Albemarle has possession of the ball once again. Howard Rattle, a nice pass in low, but that one is stolen away. And yet again, another foul. That was on Howard Rattle, I'm sorry. That is on Albemarle, their first foul of the quarter. And we have almost 6 minutes gone in this quarter. That's something that's changed from...
Impressive considering the referees.
It's a nice sight to see.
41-30, Charlottesville leads in a rematch from the Charlottesville-Albemarle Daily Progress Tournament game, which Albemarle actually won. There was a lot of fighting down low, and Charlottesville couldn't get it to go. Aaron Strider will take it back up the floor for Albemarle.
It's been polar. They called seemingly everything the first half. This half, there's a lot of the referees just letting them play.
Quinn Graves tried to put that one up, couldn't get it to go. Stolen away by Howard Rattle. She's got the lane. McKenna Winterton to the bucket, and she lays it in. What a nice pass by Howard Rattle.
And quality steal.
And a nice finish, too. Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my. Here comes Charlottesville to the bucket. That's Casey Lamb once again, and she will go to the line. Just as I say that Albemarle hasn't committed any fouls, they commit two quick ones right there.
Exactly.
41-32. Charlottesville holds the lead over the Black Knights over the Patriots of Albemarle, I apologize, and that free throw is good for Casey Lamb. It is 42-32. Quick substitution there for Charlottesville. Casey Lamb will shoot the second of two free throws, and it is up, and it is no good. Rebound there for Howard Rattle, and Albemarle will push it up the floor. McKenna Winterton to the bucket. She gets it to go once again. McKenna Winterton getting to the bucket with ease. Another layup. 42-34 with 1:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Charlottesville remains in the lead. That is a charge on Casey Lamb, and she is not happy with the call. Neither is the Charlottesville bench, but it will go the other way. And Albemarle has a chance here to cut the lead a little bit more. I believe there was a scoreboard issue. I think it's still 42-34. I'm not sure what just happened. There's a lot of confusion going on right here. We are, like I said, we are right above the Charlottesville section, and they were irate at that call, and they might have a case on that one.
Yeah, Coach Proudfoot's just making sure they get it right and not add the 2 points. That was a charge, and they counted the 2 from that.
It is 42-34. Albemarle, I believe. Yes, and they do change that on the scoreboard. With 1:15 remaining, it is 42-34. Albemarle is trailing in this one to Charlottesville. Charlottesville asking for some noise from their cheering section, and McKenna Winterton asking for some fire from her own team. We're about to see a very, very interesting finish to this one here with 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Charlottesville leading by 8.
Charlottesville's playing defense right now from a kind of come from behind physicality. They're playing very quick. Albemarle's just passing the ball around, wasting time. And one. No,
and they're going to say no basket on that one either with a travel.
But yeah, Albemarle wasn't playing with a lot of intensity or quickness right there. They still are down 8 points. They still have the fourth quarter, but they should be playing a little faster.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to start picking it up sooner rather than later.
In a game where points are hard to come by for both teams, we'll see how this one ends. Almost a steal. That's
very chippy.
Yeah, chippy down low. No calls. McKenna Winterton trapped in the corner, and that one's a jump ball, and it will go back to the Patriots.
Should have been a reach.
I'm sorry, they do call a foul.
Okay. I was going to say.
They call a foul, and Albemarle will get possession, and they will still have the possession arrow for the next time that there is a jump. Something that I'm seeing right now is the student sections from both teams are filling up, and we are going to have quite an atmosphere in here for the boys' game. It has been a great atmosphere already, a hostile atmosphere to say the least here for this girls' game between Albemarle and Charlottesville. Quinn Graves to the bucket, and she travels as well.
Yeah, you guys listening are not going to be able to hear us at times in this next game, considering how loud and how packed it has been, and I'd estimate that not even half of our student section for Albemarle is here yet. The Charlottesville student section is not here yet. It's going to be jam-packed.
And that one, what was that? Was that a jump? Albemarle does get the ball back, and there are quick substitutions. I'm not really sure what happened on that last play. But Sabrina Shisby will inbound the ball for Albemarle. It was not a jump because they still have the arrow. Another steal. Wow, that was a hard hit. Lots of contact. Casey Lamb to the bucket. What a play. She couldn't get that one to fall. And a ton of contact on that one. No calls.
Extremely surprised there was not one foul.
With the way that the game has been called so far, that is a little bit surprising. Albemarle and Charlottesville will be going to the fourth quarter just after this message. It is 42-34. We will be back on WPAT News.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Welcome back to Albemarle High School. We are ready for the fourth quarter here at Albemarle High School. Charlottesville is on the floor. Albemarle is just coming onto the floor now. They are
Black Knight basketball.
Yeah. The inbounds pass to Younger. She checked to see if she was in the front court. She was. And, boy, she's had a great game today. She had a very good first quarter, very good second quarter. She slowed down a little bit in the third quarter, but she's still making an impact on almost every play. There's another foul on Albemarle. That one will be on number 5. I don't know. I'm sorry. That one's on Wilson, number 40 for Albemarle.
And lately, Charlottesville's been using their size to play down low against Albemarle. That's been working out for them.
Free throw is up and good, and it is 43-34.
Yeah, we'll see if the Albemarle defense changes anything in terms of pressure on the outside considering how much points in the paint they've let in.
Taylor makes 1 of 2, but Younger gets the rebound. That's Callaway for 3. And she makes it too.
The only threes of the game have been made by Charlottesville. I just want to point that out. They've been shooting from a lot further away and now have that presence out there on the 3 line, forcing defenders to come out, which is opening up that down low play for them.
That was Lakeisha Callaway. That's I think that's her second 3 of the game. Foul down low on Charlottesville, and Albemarle will go to the line.
Charlottesville's also been able to consistently hit their free throws, which is the key.
Tatiana Allen Taylor with the foul, and Quinn Graves will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you can't spell championship without free throw.
That's exactly right. Quinn Graves makes the first and cuts the lead to 11 here. Albemarle's really going to have to pick up the pace and start scoring and shutting down Charlottesville if they want a chance to win this game here with 7:13 to go. Graves will make the second, and a quick substitution here. That's Liz Wambacher coming in for Quinn Graves. T.C. Younger bringing the ball up. She will give it up to Callaway.
Oh, there you go.
And Wambacher nearly with a steal there. It's given.
And you see Albemarle is respecting that 3. They're staying very far out on the 3-point line, something they hadn't been doing up until around, I'd say, mid.
They've got to watch the backdoor cut. T.C. Younger for 3. She can't get it to go. Howard Rattle with the board.
A lot of dribble moves right there. The backcourt trying to make a little separation. Front court, excuse me.
Wilson will not get it to go. Rebound Shisby. She
good
can't
job.
get it to go. No foul on that play. My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
They can't buy a bucket.
Missed shots down low for Albemarle. There was a lot of contact. McKinta Winterton with the miss.
Another no call.
Younger with the miss on the other end, and Albemarle will get the ball back with 6 minutes remaining.
Strong take. There.
Howard Rattle will go to the line after she takes it strong to the bucket and is fouled.
Foul's on to Patience Taylor. No first foul. Haley Howard Rattle at the line with 2 shots.
Howard Rattle will be off on the first free throw, and if you're Albemarle, you really got to take advantage of all the opportunities you have here, down 10 with 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they're going to have to start pushing the tempo pretty soon if they can't close the deficit.
Howard Rattle will shoot the second one. It is up, and it is no good once again. Wilson fought for the rebound, couldn't get it to go, and that is Callaway bringing it up the floor. Charlottesville girls teams have always had great guards, and that is definitely not an exception tonight, as Younger and Callaway have both played amazingly well. That it was a travel there on Charlottesville, and Albemarle will get the possession right back. That one is off of McKenna Winterton's legs, and it will go back to Charlottesville. The stand's really starting to fill up now, and it is getting loud in here, as you can probably hear on the stream.
Not much for CHS. I'm wondering if the rain will kind of be a deterrent for their students coming in.
Wilson with the bucket down low, and it is just an 8-point game. They've cut the lead a little bit here, and they've just got to keep chiseling that deficit. Younger to the basket. She can't get it to go. They've done a great job of limiting her in the second half. That's a nice pass up there to Winterton. Back to Shisby, and Winterton.
She gave
Rattle up for 3 and no good. Howard Rattle is a great three-point shooter, but she has not been able to get anything going tonight.
Great finish right there.
Callaway to the bucket. She finishes, and it is a 10-point lead once again for Charlottesville.
Oh, good look.
Nice pass, but I think they're going to call... They are going to call 3 seconds on Albemarle High School.
And it's interesting, the referee that was right next to her did not call that call. It looked to me like her foot was outside the paint, or at least one of her feet was.
We have not seen that call yet in this game, so that's something new. Charlottesville.
Oh, good steal.
McKenna Winterton almost got that one, but she goes out of bounds, and there will be another group substitution for Albemarle.
Little yelling between the bench and the players here at CHS. It appears like the trainers are barking out some words of encouragement.
Jasmine Thompson will come in for the first time for Albemarle, and Riley Katstra and Quinn Graves are back in the game as well. And that one goes off of Charlottesville, and Albemarle will get possession right back with 4 minutes to go. And halfway through this fourth quarter, Albemarle has only cut the deficit 2 points. That's a wide open three for Winterton. She banks it in. The bank is open here on a Friday night here in Charlottesville, Albemarle County.
Ka-ching.
7-point lead for Charlottesville. Callaway gives it up to...
Good defense. Oh, same team.
Gives it up down low. That was Antwi again, and she missed it. Patriots looking to run. Howard Rattle to the bucket. She gets it to go, and she has cut it to 5. Albemarle looking to come back as the student section stands up, and they are ready to cheer their Patriots on to victory. It is only a 5-point lead. They have cut it a lot in the last few minutes, and Charlottesville calls a timeout trying to quell the momentum a little bit.
You guys know what rhymes with Albemarle?
I have no idea, Grayson.
Let's hear it. Come back.
Ooh, I like that one. All right, we will be right back after this short break on the Patriots Sports Network.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feed the grind. I read between the lines, connecting us a process infectious. I think I know why the angels neglected us. At least it's how it's perceived. We leave like the Exodus, footprints in the sand, chase a...
And we're back.
Thank you, Grayson. We are back here. It is just a 5-point lead, and if I'm Charlottesville, I'm playing to win, and I'm not playing not to lose, because we've seen many, many times teams trying to hold a lead and they are not successful in that quest. They've got to still stay aggressive. That is a walk once again on the
steps.
On the perimeter. That was Casey Lamb once again.
Yeah, that Albemarle student section is jam-packed.
Nearly a steal, and it will remain with Albemarle. With 2:53 remaining, we're in for a interesting finish here. Albemarle has cut the deficit to 5, and Albemarle is also in the bonus for the rest of the game. Howard Rattle takes it. I think that steps. Yeah, she walked once again. And Charlottesville will get it back with 2:49 remaining. When do you guys think about starting to foul here if you're Albemarle?
It's a 5-point game. You don't need to get all 5 at once. I don't think you need to start shooting threes. I'd say they need to stay aggressive, attack the basket, foul inside a minute and a half, see if they can... Charlottesville just scored.
A lot of time.
That was 35 key.
2.5 can be stretched. That can be
Charlottesville
stretched into a much longer game. So Again, they need to just attack the rim right here and try and get a 2.
Just need to get some good looks.
Albemarle somehow saves that from going out of bounds. Riley Castro can't get it to go, and Charlottesville will go out of bounds with the ball, and Albemarle will retain possession. It is a 7-point lead for Charlottesville with 2:12 remaining, and Albemarle really has to get it going here. And the reason why I asked that is because Albemarle has only committed 4 fouls here in the half, and the bonus is 7, so I think they might need to start fouling pretty soon.
And Wilson just came back in the game. I think that Coach Proudfoot is probably also trying to attack down low.
Howard Rattle was open for a second. She thought about it, didn't shoot it. Now she will go to the rim, passes it out. What a nice pass. Riley Castro with the board. Just like her big brother, she can't get it to go. No foul down low. Howard Rattle can't get it to go, and that's going to be a walk. Howard Rattle passed it to her herself. You can't do that, and Charlottesville will get the ball right back. 1:55 remaining, and the way that points have been hard to come by in this game, I don't know how much time Albemarle has left to make this comeback.
Anybody can get hot at any given time, though.
Charlottesville working the ball down low. The ball is on the ground. A lot of fighting for it. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball, and that would go back to the Patriots if it is. It will go back to the Patriots. It is a jump ball, and Kayla Mann will be subbed in now.
Kayla Mann, in my opinion, is the best shooter on this girls' roster. So I don't think they're going to go straight for the 3, but being down 7 points, it really would help to be able to score from deep.
Shisby will also be checked in.
Got to keep in mind that she's been cold tonight as well, but
there has not been a made 3 here. That is a foul, and Kayla Mann will go straight to the line.
There you go.
Immediately doing things on the floor after being subbed in.
She's also probably the fastest on this team, or at least one of. So they probably want her quickness when pushing the ball up the floor, hopefully after rebounds, not inbounds.
Kayla Mann will go to the line for 2, and she will try to cut the lead to 5.
these are big 2 free throws right here.
2 shots.
She at least needs 1, so that miss doesn't completely hurt. She needs 1 to cut it to a 2-score game.
She misses the first one, and it is a shooting foul, so she will get another one, and she will hit the second one. It is 50-44.
Now,
a 2-score game here with 1:30 remaining. Charlottesville will probably look to ice the clock a little bit.
Yeah, 1:33. You don't have to foul right away. Try
nice
for the
steal
steal.
attempt.
Try for the rebound right here.
No good, and a rebound for Charlottesville.
Great defense.
No call, and Charlottesville will get it back. There's a lot of contact down there. That was a really quick shot by Callaway. I think she probably could have waited a little bit for that one.
Yeah, she was open. She was feeling it. Went for it. Didn't work out, but they still retained possession.
No doubt, that would have been good.
5 seconds. That was a very quick 5 seconds, but Albemarle will get the ball back. Only down 2 scores with 1:17 remaining. McKenna Winterton will come in for Haley Howard Rattle.
They're looking to shoot at this point.
Winterton with the ball at the top. Kayla Mann will look to split the defense. She does. She gets to the bucket. Off to Riley Castro. Can't get it to go. Wilson with the rebound. She is fouled, and she will go to the line.
They needed that and 1 right there.
That would have been big.
1:06 left without a shot clock in the high school game. It's gonna be tough for them. They're gonna have to.
If Charlottesville manages the clock correctly, which on the last possession they didn't really do very well. Wilson to the line for 1. The first one is up and good, and she will have a second free throw coming up. The lead is cut to 5 here, and any points they can get, they could take them, but it really would have been nice to get that and 1.
She needs to hit this shot right here, Jonathan. And Jake.
Thanks, Grayson.
Wilson with 2 clutch free throws, and they cut the lead to 4. This is the closest the game has been since the second quarter. tried to get the trap going. Younger to the basket. She can't get it to go, and it is a blocking foul, and Younger will go to the line once again, quickly going to the line.
And that would have been the charge. She moved her back foot right out of the way at the last second, caused for that to be a block instead of a charge. You have to stay
correct call by the referees.
Yeah, you have to be completely stationary for the charge call. It's just good that she didn't make the shot.
Younger will hit the free throw and will put the lead up by 5. And I think at this point, 2K would be telling me the player of the game for the other team.
A minute left, 5-point lead. It's a 2-score game. Even if she makes this, Albemarle needs to push the ball very quickly and get an open look from deep.
Younger has been money all night from the free throw line, and she has been getting there early and often. And Howard Rattle back in the game. There's 1 minute to go, 55 seconds to go. Howard Rattle, and that one will go off of her foot, and it will be Charlottesville ball, and they have a chance to milk this one out.
She had Kayla Mann wide open on the wing, too.
Yeah, she drove right, leaving the left wing wide open.
Charlottesville will bring it up the court. Younger for 3 to put it away. That one goes off the top of the backboard, and Albemarle will retain it.
That was pretty bad clock management right there by Charlottesville.
It was.
That keeps Albemarle alive, at least for now.
With 42.5 seconds to go, Quinn Graves and McKenna Winterton come in for Howard Rattle and Riley Katstra. And you see the defensive and offensive substitutions by Proudfoot. She's been in this situation many times before, and she knows exactly what she's doing.
You got your 2 shooters at the top of the key, Kayla Mann, McKenna Winterton. Look for one of them.
Wilson, strong move to the bucket. She can't get it to go. Charlottesville with the rebound, and that was a hard foul, an intentional foul on Albemarle, and Charlottesville
starting to get a little noisy.
It's getting away from Albemarle, to say the least.
If she makes these while getting the ball back, there's not a lot of hope left for Albemarle.
So after this game concludes, it is 7:33 currently local time. There will probably be about 20 minutes. Yes, local. You all are watching. I understand that.
We might have some West Coast viewers. Who knows?
It is 7:34 now, since,
it is.
It's the end of the game. We don't have anything to talk about. It will probably be about 20 minutes until the start of the boys' game, 25 minutes to the start of the boys' game. So we will have that for you when it does start. And Charlottesville does go up 53-46, a 6-point lead.
A steal in the 3 is seemingly the only thing that could possibly.
For Charlottesville, a nice pass, and
they turn it over.
There's number 1.
They got the turnover.
Charlottesville.
They need a 3. The last 3 times down the court, they drove. They needed a 3.
Howard Rattle is in the game, and you know exactly what she's looking for. Gives it up to Shisley.
Look right there, Kayla Mann on the wing.
Man for 3, and no good. Rebound Wilson fighting for it, and that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Charlottesville with 15.4 seconds to go. And
I think this one's all but over.
I'm not sure if we're going to see a foul here. They might call the dogs off. Nice hustle there by Shisby, but she can't get to it, and they will have a side out now. The toughest inbounds in the entire game, and she made it look easy. Charlottesville to the rim, gets it to go, and that will put it away here with 10 seconds to go. Albemarle will look to get one more shot up for momentum with 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, Rattle for 3 at the end of the game. No good. 55-46. Charlottesville takes the victory, and what a great performance by Charlottesville. And guys, what stood out to you from Charlottesville tonight?
They were able to hit the 3 ball. Albemarle didn't have a 3 all night. Charlottesville had at least 5. The free throw shooting was great. That was the difference maker. Their 3-point shooting and their free throw shooting.
Albemarle just started out slow. They were behind seemingly the whole game. I don't think they had a lead once. They started out, they were in a hole, and they just couldn't get out of it. The free throw shooting and the ridiculous amount of fouls definitely aided to that Charlottesville win, but overall it was a scrappy game. good game by both teams. They probably learned a lot, learned what they need to do to win in the future.
So 20 minutes are on the clock, and we will have Charlottesville versus Albemarle boys basketball right after this. So stick around. In about 20 minutes, that game will start, and we will have it for you right here on WPAT News.
They're doing warm-ups.
I just want to stretch my legs out a little bit.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feed the grind. I read between the lines, connecting us, a process infectious. I think I know why the angels neglected us. At least it's how it's perceived. We leave like the Exodus, footprints in the sand, chase a path till we self-destruct. Help is what we ask for, strength is what we lack more. I misinterpret pleasure for worth, now I'm on a crash course. What is this temper? Is it my enemies? I got voices in my head telling me it's time to flee. Where is my conscience? Feels like losing control. I gotta meet tomorrow, gotta pray, don't leave me, no. I take these notes and now I'm asking what is hope. All these questions going crazy, gotta miss the days, oh. But then I don't because you fill me up with love. Your love ain't lusting, can I live without the lust? I don't know. Every day passed without a past or a present. I explore the life of wealth, but the path just ain't compelling. It's a hustle, it's a game, just wanna feel again. So I picked it now since I was scared of all the evil happening. It's happiness, it's good, it rids all your trouble. And no, I didn't care that my spirit was deceitful, cause the truth is that the demons often lie within the smiles on the faces of your closest people. Life was good, it was bad, it was every day exciting, till I learned that it was surely something I need help fighting. And I'm fighting every day with the Lord here beside me. Gives me strength, gives me light, gives me love that I ain't hiding.
Welcome in, everyone, to the main event, the big crosstown rivalry between Charlottesville and Albemarle here. This is Jake Elliott, this is Grayson Heflin, and this is Jonathan Danelich. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for inviting us into your home. Today, Charlottesville comes in with a 7-5 record against the Albemarle Patriots, who are perfect at 12-0. And guys, Jake, first for Charlottesville, what are the keys to the game if they want to keep this one close or even pull out the win in this one?
They're going to have to be big on defense. Albemarle's been putting the ball in the cup a lot this year, averaging close to 80 points a game. They're going to have to be stout on the defensive end if they want a chance.
And they have been a good defensive team this year, only giving up 54 points a game. Those are Virginia basketball-like numbers. Now, Grayson, if you're talking about Albemarle High School, what are the keys to the game if you're Albemarle?
Albemarle scores a lot of points. We've already established that against Powhatan, putting up over 80. They're already averaging about 79 points a game. They're going to score. What they need to do is make sure they defend in transition. A lot of their defense is going for quick steals in transition, and they need to make sure that they get back in time to play quality defense. If Charlottesville has the opportunity to keep things close and competitive on the offensive end, this will be a close game. That's why Albemarle needs to make sure they get back quick, and they make sure if they're going for the steals, they get the ball.
It is absolutely deafeningly loud here in Albemarle High School's gym. We are almost set for action, 3 minutes away, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back with Albemarle versus Charlottesville boys basketball on WPAT News.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feed the grind. I read between the lines, connecting us to process infectious. I think I know why the angels neglected us. At least it's how it's perceived. We leave like the Exodus. Footprints in the sand, chase a path till we self-destruct. Help is what we ask for, strength is what we lack more. I misinterpret pleasure for worth, now I'm on a crash course. What is this temper? Is it my enemies? I got voices in my head telling me it's time to flee. Where is my conscience? Feels like losing control. I gotta meet tomorrow, gotta pray, don't leave me, no. I take these notes and now I'm asking what is hope. All these questions going crazy, gotta miss the days, oh. But then I don't because you fill me up with love. Your love ain't lusting, can I live without the lust? I don't know. Every day passed without a past or a present. I explore the life of wealth, but the path just ain't compelling. It's a hustle, it's a game, just wanna feel again. So I picked it now since I was scared of all the evil happening. It's happiness, it's good, it rids all your trouble. And no, I didn't care that my spirit was deceitful, cause the truth is that the demons often lie within the smiles on the faces of your closest people. Good, it was bad, it was every day exciting, till I learned that it was surely something I need help fighting. And I'm fighting every day with the Lord here beside me. Gives me strength, gives me light, gives me love that I ain't hiding.
anthem. Thank you. A sophomore guard, number 23, Isaiah Washington. A freshman at guard number 1, Nicholas Motley. At guard a senior number 4, Emmanuel Wells. And a senior guard number 3, Sam Neal. Black Knights are coached by Mitch Miner, assisted by Cy Weaver. And now the starting five for the Albemarle Patriots. A senior guard, 35, Keyshawn Allen. And number 11, a senior, Claudia Key. Number 21 for a senior, Niall Arnold. The guard senior, number 25, Max Sherman. And the senior guard, number 23, Jaquan Anderson. Albemarle was coached by Greg Maynard, assisted by Drew Maynard, Eric Wilson, and Jermaine Wilson.
And welcome once again to Albemarle High School. We are here in the Albemarle High School gym, and guys, are you ready for this crosstown showdown?
Absolutely, it's going to be a great game.
I'm very ready. This atmosphere is crazy. The fans are loud. The players are hyped up and ready to go. I'm ready to see a great game.
Albemarle does come into this game 12-0. CHS comes into this game 7-5, but they are better than the record shows.
These rivalry games, records don't matter.
Charlottesville hasn't won in this gym in 3 years, but they look to do that once again here tonight. Albemarle in white with blue trim and Charlottesville in black with white trim. We are ready to jump, and we are ready to get this one underway. I guess we're not ready to get this one underway. Here we go. Niall Arnold and Emmanuel Wells will jump it up at the top, and Emmanuel Wells wins it back for Albemarle. The former Patriot who did transfer from Albemarle to Charlottesville. Washington with the ball in the corner. Wells back to Washington, and he will not be able to get it to go. Good defense there by Niall Arnold. He is tough to score against.
A lot of early passing for the Charlottesville offense.
Something that is not actually normal for Charlottesville. There's a lot of iso ball in the half-court offense, and they get a lot of their points off of steals. This team only averages 56 points a game, but they do only give up 54 points a game.
Great
What a block
block.
from Niall Arnold, and Cartier Key has it going the other way.
Neither team has a ton of size in these rotations right now. Look for a lot of guard play in the backcourt.
Keyshawn Allen up to Jaquan Anderson. He sizes him up, he shoots the three, and he can't get it to go. Rebound Charlottesville. Motley will bring it up.
And watch that matchup tonight. Sam Neal and Jaquan Anderson, both senior leaders of their team. Sam Neal getting out on the wing, putting a hand in his face while he's shooting. That's going to be an interesting and key matchup tonight.
Both Motley with the layup on the other end. Motley with the layup on the other end, and he almost got the steal there, the deflection, and Albemarle will have a side out right in front of our media table. And another deflection there by Emmanuel Wells. You are seeing the length and the speed of this Charlottesville defense, Jake.
Big rainbow pass there out of the side. He didn't look. Max Jarman was wide open underneath. Let's see. Yeah, throws back to Cartier Key here.
Cartier Key with the ball at the top of the key, and there will be a ball screen from one side from Niall Arnold. Max Jarman can't get it to go. That was good defense by Charlottesville once again. Sam Neal takes it up, gives it up for 3, can't get it to go. And the tip by Emmanuel Wells can't get it to go. Now Max Jarman to the other end, and he will lay it in for the first points of the night for the Patriots. Max Jarman, 23 points last game, and he already had the first points of the night already tonight. Washington for 3 on the other end. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Kayshawn Allen. Out to Max Jarman, and the pass was not great, and it was taken by Washington. Washington on the wing once again. He will take it down low, and there was a whistle and a blocking foul, it looks like, on Albemarle.
One thing to note here, while this is a crosstown rivalry game and the teams are familiar, most of these players are friends or familiar with these other players from travel ball, just playing at courts and gyms, things like that. So this is a very personal game for a lot of these players. A lot of these matchups are with the guys that are familiar with each other's playing style and have known them prior to this game.
Especially Emmanuel Wells, like we said, who was a Patriot at a time. He gets the bucket, and it is 4-2. Charlottesville. Anderson will throw it away, and Charlottesville gets it back. It is 4-2 here with 5:42 remaining in the first quarter.
This Albemarle offense has looked a bit uncomfortable to start this one. Charlottesville's really applying the pressure early.
Motley will bring the ball up and give it to Washington, and Motley will get it right back. Sam Neal on the side of the court is also the quarterback on Charlottesville's football team. He is always a good player. What a block. I think Niall got a piece of that. Neal to the
Another
bucket,
block.
and that one is actually called a jump ball, and Albemarle will get possession of it. Niall Arnold proving to be very, very tough down low so far in this game, and points might be hard to come by in this game.
And that's going to be big. The senior forward, Niall Arnold, needs to be big down low. This Albemarle team does not have a lot of length in the paint. He's going to have a big night.
Wide open, Jaquan Anderson to the rack, and he will lay it in. It is 4-4, a defensive breakdown on transition from Charlottesville. And if Albemarle wants to win, they're going to have to get that transition game going.
That's an interesting matchup. Jaquan Anderson and both Sam Neal are the quarterbacks of each individual football team. Fun to see them square off both sports multiple times a year.
Washington is fouled by Kayshawn Allen down low, and that is the second foul on the Patriots, the first on Kayshawn Allen, and Isaiah Washington will go to the line.
Isaiah Washington with 2 shots.
Washington will miss the first free throw.
And like we just saw in the girls' game, free throws may come down to be very crucial, very important. It's going to be key that both teams hit their mark from the stripe tonight.
Student section getting loud. Washington does make the second. It is 5-4. Charlottesville early in this one, 5 minutes gone. This game is already going a lot faster than the girls' game did go. Jaquan Anderson brings it up against Sam Neal. Like you said, the two quarterbacks. What an interesting matchup in this one. Max Jarman at the top of the key gives it back to Jaquan Anderson. Anderson will size him up. Kayshawn Allen out to Cartier Key, the point guard. He can't get it to go. Emmanuel Wells steals it away. Wells, and another nice steal. Look up for Cardi. Cardi gets it.
Great pass.
Kayshawn Allen to the bucket, and he will lay it in. 6-5 Albemarle here with 4:27 left in the first quarter. Sam Neal to the other end, and that one's stolen away by Jaquan Anderson, the Albemarle quarterback. To the bucket. Gets it out. Key for three. Can't get it to go. Body's on the floor. Niall Arnold with the rebound, and Jaquan Anderson will dribble it back out. That was a really hectic sequence there.
Earlier on the bucket by Kayshawn Allen, notice his hang time. He got up there and hung by the rim, allowing for him to bypass the defender's attempt at a block. Easy lay-in.
A missed shot by Max Jarman, but it was tipped out of bounds by Sam Neal, and Albemarle will get possession right back. Substitution for Charlottesville. That is Damian Washington, number 12, coming in for Charlottesville. No substitutions yet for Albemarle here, more than halfway through the first quarter. Jarman getting to the bucket. He somehow got that up with all that defense. Charlottesville does get the rebound, though. Damian Washington to Motley. And Motley looking to drive to the bucket. Another block by Albemarle High School.
That was
Kayshawn Allen with the block. And nothing coming easy here for Charlottesville.
Kayshawn Allen said, "Not in my kitchen." Very spicy.
Sam Neal gives it out to Motley. Motley for three, and he can't get it to go. Charlottesville is not the greatest three-point shooting team, but if they're open, they've got to take those opportunities against this Albemarle defense. Anderson sizes up Neal. He is called for the foul. Hand checking, and there's already some talking between Sam Neal and Jaquan Anderson, and things could get chippy real early here in Albemarle High School gym. That one's given to Niall Arnold. Strong move, and he will not get it to go, but he will go to the line for two. 6-5. Albemarle with 3:26 remaining here in the quarter.
Two shots for Niall Arnold.
Arnold will nail the first free throw and extend the lead to two. You see Kayshawn Allen talking to Emmanuel Wells, good friends, played on the same team a couple years ago here at Albemarle. Wells with the rebound, but he loses it out of bounds, and Albemarle will retain possession.
Look for a curl around his screen. Look at the left corner right here. Kayshawn Allen.
Grayson trying to be like Tony
analysis
Romo.
like Tony Romo there. Sam Neal, and I can't believe there wasn't a foul called there, but a block again for Albemarle. That has to be about 5 or 6 blocks for Albemarle as a team so far this game. Charlottesville will get possession back, though.
The ball is getting a spanking tonight.
This inbound is right in front of the Albemarle student section, who is sporting a jersey out tonight, looking fresh there. Wells in the lane, and he is fouled by Max Jarman.
Very strong take right there.
And Wells will go to the line for the first time tonight.
His first 13 foul. Manuel Wells with 2 shots.
No good on the first free throw by Manuel Wells. And if you want to beat this Albemarle team with how much of a struggle it's been for Charlottesville to score this year, they're going to have to make the most of their free throws.
Bruce, or as it goes, AJ Stouffer just entered the game for CHS. One of their big men. It'll be a little length for them in the paint. We'll see how Niall Arnold matches up against him.
So Wells missed both free throws, and Albemarle brings it back up the floor. Niall Arnold at the top of the key. He looks to make a move on Stouffer. Kayshawn Allen out to Max Jarman for three. He can't get it to fall. Boy, there haven't been many threes in either game so far today, but this game, nothing so far. That looked like a walk. Albemarle gets a steal. And no outlet pass there for Cartier Key, but Jaquan Anderson, what a pass in low to Kayshawn Allen. He can't get it to go, but he does actually get it to go. It rolls around on the rim and falls in. It is 9-5 Albemarle here with 2:21 remaining in the first quarter.
Great pass from Jaquan Anderson right there. Very good vision.
And a foul and one. That's Emmanuel Wells with the bucket on the other end, and it's 9-7.
Hard and one.
Trying to make up for those 2 missed free throws.
Wells will go to the line for 1 free throw after the foul. Josh Beidler coming in for the first time tonight for Cartier Key, and also Derek Jones coming in for the first time for Albemarle.
One shot.
Wells can't make a free throw again, and Josh Beidler with a strong rebound and gets it back to Niall Arnold, who gives it to Jaquan Anderson, and they will set up their offense on their side of the floor. Jones, deep three, puts it in. Derek Jones with a three, and it is 12-7 Albemarle here with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter. Motley getting past the defender. He passes it out to Sam Neal, who gets to the bucket. He can't get it to fall, and that one will stay with Charlottesville. Once again, the length on display from Niall Arnold.
He's been huge down low so far on defense.
.134 remaining here in the first quarter for Wells with a pull-up jumper. He can't get it to go. Derek Jones with the rebound and the outlet pass to Jaquan Anderson.
Both teams have done a very good job of contesting shots. There haven't been a lot of open looks tonight.
Arnold to the rim. He puts it in. That is tough to stop down low, and it is a timeout, Charlottesville. 14-7, Albemarle leads. We will be right back here on WPAT News.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feel.
Welcome back to Albemarle High School, and the action has already started. Sam Neal gives it out to Wells. He can't get it to go, and a nice rebound there for Derek Jones.
Two very big back-to-back rebounds by Jones.
Jarman to the rim, and a hand-checking foul will lead to a baseline inbound for Albemarle. These two teams have played once before this season. They played in the holiday tournament, actually. I was at that game. It was 67-50. Albemarle took the victory, and Albemarle really cruised in their own gym. This is their first time playing here, and Albemarle once again out to a 14-7 lead, but it's very early and anything can happen for the rest of this game with the way that these two teams are playing right now at a high level, both of them. Jarman to the rim. He is fouled, and he will go to the line.
There's a lot of contacts when either team enters the paint.
Jarman at the line, 2 shots.
Jarman will hit the first, and Albemarle will take a 15-7 lead. Sam Neal goes out for Motley, number 1 coming in for Charlottesville.
Cartier Key about to check back in for the Patriots.
Max Jarman comes in, and he will be immediately subbed out for Cartier Key. Max Jarman makes the free throw. I apologize. It is 16-7 with 40.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Wells looking for Stouffer down low. Stouffer, a couple of spin moves there. That might have been a travel. Washington to the bucket. What a move. He couldn't get it to finish, though. And
Oh,
Niall Arnold tried for the outlet pass. He couldn't get it to go. That one's down low. Washington can't get it to go again. And
Very
Josh
sloppy.
Beidler gets the rebound.
very sloppy series right there. Rebounds and turned over. The ball was just bouncing around like a hot potato.
With 5 seconds to go, Anderson looking for something. 3, 2, Anderson falling back. He is fouled on the three-point shot by Isaiah Washington, and he does not like the call. Charlottesville's coach, Mitchell Minor, does not like the call either, and Albemarle will go to the line looking for 3 here.
And it was a good job on Jaquan Anderson for selling that foul.
Anderson makes the first free throw with 1 second to go. Anderson will miss the second of 3, but he will have one more opportunity with 1 second to go.
There's a lot of talk at the line.
Anderson makes the free throw, and they take an 18-7 lead. Washington with a full court heave. He can't get it to go. Albemarle once again leads 18-7. This has been the first quarter of our game already. We will be back on the WPAT News Network.
I think it turned off.
His mic isn't turned on. From Niall Arnold, but he couldn't get that one to go.
I thought he was about to
the
throw that
bucket,
one
and
down.
Wells can't get it to go. My goodness, bodies all over the place. Jaquan gets it to Kayshawn Allen, who will take it to the rim, out to Cartier Key for 3.
Splash.
No good. Rebound. Niall. Blocked once again, and Charlottesville. It's off of Charlottesville, and Albemarle will get it back.
Charlottesville fans cannot believe it. Right here, paid to them that went off Jaquan Anderson. Ref called off on the head of Samuel.
Charlottesville's coach Minor was irate after that call.
Overall, lots of big, strong, fast passes. Leads to a lot of sloppy turnovers.
Washington with the foul. That will be his second. And Albemarle will once again have it underneath the bucket.
I tell you what, we got invited to the block party tonight. It's the first half, and there's already
My
probably
goodness.
been 8 or 9 blocks.
They've been big too.
Barnett comes out. Motley comes back in for Charlottesville.
And while dunks usually get the student section on their feet, tonight it's been the blocks that have been the electrifying crowd starter.
And there's a moving pick. I believe that's on Cartier Key.
And he does not like that call.
He doesn't like that call either, and there has been a lot of discussion between players and referees so far tonight.
Players are going to have to be careful. Those refs will be real quick to give you a technical sometimes.
Sam Neal to the bucket, falling away. He can't get it to go, and he tried to get a rebound but couldn't get that either. Cartier Key coming up the floor. To
Great
Max
pass,
Jarman for
Max
3. Can't get it to go. That was an air ball.
All of
Patriots
the
have been-
Albemarle threes tonight have been hitting a little left. Most of the misses are left.
Washington gets to the rim for another bucket. That's his second bucket of the day. He has 4.
I was going to say the same thing, Grayson. They've been real cold from 3 to start, and that's unusual for this team. They're normally very hot from downtown.
They made 14 three-pointers in the game against Powhatan on Wednesday. Max Jarman, that's a 2-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Motley with the rebound.
Jarman's really struggling so far.
Motley
He's normally
for
one of the
three. He can't get it to go. Blocked once again. Out to Key. It's stolen away. The floor has been slippery so far today. Wells gets the steal. And that one is up to Damian Washington, and he gets it to go. 18-11, timeout Albemarle. My goodness, this has been a fast-paced game. A lot of scoring so far in this one. It is 18-11 with 5:25 left in the quarter. We will be right back on WPAT News. Welcome back once again to Albemarle High School, where we have the crosstown rivalry, Albemarle versus Charlottesville, and we are waiting for the floor to be mopped up. We saw that it was very, slippery out there. We've seen a couple players fall right around that spot, so that is very needed.
Shout out to Bubba,
Yeah,
the guy with
Bubba.
the mop right
Shout
there.
out.
Wonderful guy. And I was just going to say, despite the run Charlottesville has just been on, numerous steals, rebounds, and I believe 5 or 6 point swing, Albemarle's still up by 7. They just need to play with
Jarman
confidence.
hunting his shot again. He can't get it to fall. Wells looking to push it. Motley now off to Barnett, and he can't get it to go. Now it's Jarman on the other end. He gets to the rim and he lays it in.
Great take. Great take.
Max Jarman, great finish.
Hung in the air, finished with the right hand, finger roll off the glass.
But Motley for 3 on the other end, and they are going back to fourth. It is 20-14, Albemarle.
A deep 3, showing off the range. Albemarle's going to need to respect that from the 3, playing outside, leaving the paint a little more susceptible and opened.
Jarman to the rim again. He is so good at finishing, but he couldn't get that one to fall.
Max trying to provide the answer.
Outlet pass to Neal, up to Barnett. That one is a foul.
That looked like a running back taking a handoff.
So Barnett will go to the line for 2 shots. It is 20-14. Albemarle leads.
Good by Barnett. 1-1.
Albemarle will get the ball. The free throws were no good. Key at the top of the key. Derek Jones for 3, and he can't get it to go, and Charlottesville will get it. Albemarle hasn't had a 3 yet this game, have they?
No, they had
They've
one.
had 1 or 2. Derek Jones had one in the first quarter.
You are right. I apologize.
It's all
They have
good,
been
though.
cold, though.
Albemarle will get the ball back.
Physical defense has led to a lot of travels, blocks, and just sloppy turnovers. But both teams playing very intense, and it's paying off for them on the defensive end.
Derek Jones not hunting his shot right now. Jaquan Anderson sizing up Neal.
Seemingly an ISO.
and they will reset the offense with Derek Jones and now Cartier Key in the corner with Motley on him.
There's a lot of hand fighting off ball with these matchups.
Jones to Jarman couldn't get that one to fall once again, and Charlottesville will take it down the sideline with Motley to Sam Neal. Deep three, can't get it to go. Barnett with the rebound, and that one was knocked away by Derek Jones. Max Jarman with the ball, and he will push it down the lane. Cartier Key for three, and bang! Splash! Cartier Key for three, and Albemarle leads by 9, 23-14.
They need more of that. Driving in the paint, kicking out to the open man on the wing.
And then it's got to knock it down. They've gotten a lot of open looks tonight.
Wells can't get it to go.
Great putback.
Damian Washington with the finish on the other end.
One-handed putback. Very impressive.
Oh, that was a hold on Damian Washington. Derek Jones almost had a backdoor cut and a nice find by Cartier Key.
That'll send Jones to the line, and he will miss on the 1-and-1.
Washington to the rim. He can't get that one to fall, and it is going to be Albemarle ball. That was an odd play. There was a Charlottesville player on the ground, and the ball actually hit him while he was out of bounds on the ground. Albemarle will retain possession here, up 23-16 with 2:20 remaining here in this second quarter. It has seemed, and this is the exact opposite from the girls' game, it seemed like it was close the whole game, but it really wasn't. This one has seemed like Albemarle has had the lead for most of it, as Anderson hits the three once again, and Albemarle shooting the ball much better. Now they are up 26-16. As I was saying, this game has seemed like Albemarle has had the lead for most of the game, but it was 7 and now it's 10. But it seems like it should be much more, as Anderson looks up for Josh Byler. He can't get it to go. Neal on the other end, and Sam Neal can't make the layup. Isaiah Washington with the putback. And they will cut the lead to 8, 26-18 with 1:30 remaining.
Right after that deep three, Jaquan Anderson gave Sam Neal a little stare down. Looks like he said something. Just the
Those two are
going
fierce
back and
rivals,
forth.
but they are also friends off the court and off the field. Byler for two, and that one is a two-pointer for Josh Byler on the wing.
More of that. I'll say it again. Driving in, kicking out to the man on the open wing. They're getting both of those looks on the left and right side. They just need to make sure to be constant with that penetration down the
Motley
middle.
for three, and he can't get it to go. Josh Byler with the rebound, looking for Max Jarman, who will take the ball up the floor.
Really starting to see
Jarman for three. Got it to go.
Wow. Big
Max
time
Jarman.
plays. Big time moments. Big time plays.
31-18. Albemarle leads with
Max-
30 seconds to go.
Max is not one to flinch. Came down the court, put up the three. Solid shot. Not a lot of separation.
See Sam Neal and Jaquan Anderson on one side of the court, and now the student section is really getting into this matchup. Motley will dribble it out at the top of the key, looking for one shot with 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7. Motley looking for the jumper. He will take it. He will float it up and can't get it to go. With 2 seconds, Manuel Wells to the bucket, and he gets it to go at the buzzer, and they will cut it to 11. At halftime, Albemarle leads 31-20. What a game and what a half to start this one out. We will be back after halftime. Actually, we will be right here at halftime. We will be back for the ring ceremony for the state champion Albemarle girls soccer team in just a few minutes. So come back to WPAT News and stay right here for the Patriot Sports Network. welcome back to Albemarle High School. We are here for the ring ceremony here at halftime for the state champion girls soccer team. Just a quick recap on the girls soccer team. They finished 23-0 on the season last year. They were state champions. They were also Jefferson District champions, Conference 16 champions, 5A regional champions, and they scored an impressive 121 goals on the season while only allowing 6 goals the entire year. That was largely in part of Ayanna Tyler Cooper, and my goodness, this team was special. So we stay tuned and watch this as the players get their rings. Savannah Alexander coming out to get her ring now. She was versatile. She made significant plays in the center of the field against some pretty heavy competition and also went up against tenacious defenders. She was a freshman and she scored 7 goals and got 2 assists. Megan Mathis now coming out, the midfielder. She is very versatile, and she split her time in the 2 roles of center midfield and defense and contributed 3 assists on the year. That's Megan Mathis.
Next up, number 9, Reese Quillian.
Reese Quillian coming out now. She's a defender. She stepped into a sizable role this season. She was a very versatile player, but she fit into the outside back role after becoming a forceful defender. She had 1 assist on the season. Megan Schantz coming up now. Megan is a workhorse. She's a lockdown defender, and she creates havoc for center forwards. She scored 1 goal up at corner kicks because of her heart and hustle, and also added 6 assists. She was first team all-conference and second team all-region.
All-region. Number 20, Megan Chance. Next up, number 3, McKenna Winterton.
Now McKenna Winterton, who is also on the girls basketball team, is coming out, and she played center and midfield, and occasionally she played up top. She's explosive, dynamic, and creative. She contributed 8 goals and 7 assists, and she was named the second team all-conference. That's McKenna Winterton.
Number 10, Catherine Brady.
Catherine Brady, a senior now, she was the unsung hero of the team. She was doing the dirty work, marking and shutting down the opposing team's best players. She contributed 7 goals and 6 assists, and she was named second team all-conference.
Next up, number 18, Laura Friel, the defender.
Laura Friel now coming out, number 18. She was a defender. She was known for her composure and her fantastic touch and calmness. She scored an awesome goal against Orange and provided a huge assist against Western. That's number 18, Laura Friel.
Next up is number 1, Katie Grebe.
And Katie Grebe coming out now. She was the goalkeeper, and she was also a secret forward. Katie is a workhorse in goal and determined to not be outworked. She had 7 saves on the year and only 1 goal against, also contributing 1 goal and 1 assist. That's number 1, Katie Grebe.
Next up, number 7, Emma Hartman.
Emma Hartman, a defender. She is dedicated to improving herself and always willing to help her teammates in any way possible. Always positive and always encouraging. Emma Hartman, number 7.
Emma Hartman. Number 6, Paige Horn.
Paige Horn now coming out. Number 6, she is a forward, and she is calculated with her touches, always looking and working for the 1-2 touch shot. Contributed 6 goals and 2 assists and 1 epic game-winning goal against Monticello. She ripped a shot so hard in state semis that she broke her foot. Paige Horn.
Next, number 16, Madison Kersey.
Number 16, Madison Kersey now coming out, the defender. She is the leader of the squad, a phenomenal leader for the team and the coaches. She reads the game exceptionally well and maintains possession, finding our center mids. Madison scored 3 goals and had 1 assist. Second-year team captain named to the first team all-conference and second team all-region. That was Madison Kersey, number 16. Katie Schnell now coming out. Katie wears number 8, and she is a strong directional forward that plays with intensity and toughness. Katie scored or assisted in all but 3 games, contributed an impressive 21 goals and 5 assists. She was named first team all-conference and second team all-region. That's number 8, Katie Schnell.
Next up, number 4, Emily Udston, defender.
Emily Udston now coming out wearing number 4. She is committed to working hard defensively and doing what's asked of her to help the team. She's always communicating and letting everyone know what she sees in front of her. She contributed 3 assists on the year. That's number 4, Emily Udston. Number 5, Gracie Williams now coming out. She developed into a reliable defender and also had minutes as a forward where she added 5 goals and 7 assists. She's extremely coachable and an awesome teammate. Named second team all-conference. She texted me last night and told me to tell everyone that she's cool, and she's not lying. Number 5, Gracie Williams. And the seniors are about to come out now. Some of which are actually playing in college. Collectively in their careers, this senior group had a game record of 73-4-3. They had 4 Jefferson District titles, 4 Conference 16 titles, 1 5A region runner-up, 1 5A regional championship, and 1 Final Four appearance and 1 5A state title. Brooke Bauman now coming out, number 2. She was the midfielder and a captain. She started all 3 games in her entire high school career. She played center, mid, and she was extremely creative and dynamic in her role. She led the team with 26 assists. She had a career total of 34 goals and 53 assists. Named first team all-conference, first team all-region, and first team all-state and National Soccer Coaches Association of America all-Atlantic region team. Plays soccer at Mary Washington University, where she was named to the conference second team this fall. That was number 2, Brooke Bauman. Hannah Iden is a midfielder and a captain. She's coming out now. She wore number 19. She's been an impact player for the Patriots for all 4 years, always looking to better the team and step into any position necessary to do so. She was team leader her last 2 years, and she scored 31 goals and 26 assists in her career. She was named first team all-conference, and she played for Coastal Carolina this fall, who played for the Sun Belt Conference title. That's number 19, Hannah Iden. And now Leticia Freitas comes out, number 11. She was a forward and a captain. She is the definition of pass first. While she does enjoy scoring, she would rather pass all over the field to have the perfect setup. Scored the game-winning goal in the state finals, and she had career totals of 28 goals and 26 assists. She was named first team all-conference and second team all-region this year. She attends the University of Virginia and is on the club soccer team, where she broke her tibia and fibula, which led to her first semester in a full leg cast. And now number 12, Ann Ridenhauer comes out. Due to a preseason injury, she was not able to compete on the field, yet she was the team's most vocal leader from the sidelines and spirit stick keeper. Ann was 2-time most valuable teammate and 2-year captain. This team would not have been undefeated or captured the state title without her. Ann attends Davidson University and plays club soccer, and the big cheer comes for the goalkeeper, Ayanna Tyler Cooper. On her career, she had 40 shutouts and allowed only 10 goals. Her smile is contagious and her heart is gold. She was the glue to this team. She was named first team all-district, all-region, and all-state, and as well, she was named all-conference 16 Player of the Year, 5A North Region Player of the Year, and 5A State Player of the Year. She attends and competes for UNC Greensboro, where she started 19 games and led her team to the Southern Conference Championship and to the NCAA tournament. That's number 00, Ayanna Tyler Cooper. And let's welcome our coaches, last but definitely not least, Katie Carpenter, an assistant coach. Coach Carpenter won a state title in 2004 with Woodson after defeating Coach S. And she is also always teaching defense and is always their biggest advocate. That is assistant coach Katie Carpenter. And Ann Whitmore is coming out now. Coach Whitmore won a state title in 2002 while coaching at Western. She coaches the keepers and always brings fun to practice. That is assistant coach Ann Whitmore. And your head coach, Coach Amy Sherrill. Coach S is a 3-time Coach of the Year in Conference 16, 5A region, and Coach of the Year in the 5A. She was also honored with the Coach of the Year by the National Coaches Association of America for the state of Virginia. That is head coach Amy Sherrill. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your Albemarle 2017 state championship winning girls soccer team, and they now all have their well-deserved rings. And we want to thank you for joining us in this halftime show honoring this amazing, amazing team. We will be right back with the second half in just 5 minutes on WPAT News.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feed the grind. I read between the lines, connecting us a process infectious. I think I know why the angels neglected us. At least it's how it's perceived. We leave like the Exodus, footprints in the sand, chase a path till we self-destruct. Help is what we ask for. Straight
Do any of you have a charger? Do you have a charger?
No, I do not.
Hey.
is what we lack for. I misinterpret pleasure for worth. Now I'm on a crash course. What is this temper? Is it my enemies? I got voices in my head telling me it's time to flee. Where is my conscience? Feels like losing control. I gotta meet tomorrow, gotta pray, don't leave me, no. I take these notes and now I'm asking what is hope. All these questions going crazy, gotta miss the days, oh. But then I don't because you fill me up with love. Your love ain't lusting, can I live without the lust? I don't know. Every day passed without a past or a present. I explore the life of wealth, but the path just ain't compelling. It's a hustle, it's a game, just wanna feel again. So I picked it now since I was scared of all the evil happening. It's happiness, it's good, it rids all your trouble. And no, I didn't care that my spirit was deceitful, cause the truth is that the demons often lie within the smiles on the faces of your closest people. Life was good, it was bad, it was every day exciting, till I learned that it was surely something I need help fighting. And I'm fighting every day with the Lord here beside me. Gives me strength, gives me light, gives me love that I
Albemarle High School for Charlottesville versus Albemarle. And we are 1 minute away from half number 2 getting underway, guys. This has been a very entertaining game. What has impressed you first and foremost from Charlottesville?
Charlottesville has played very physical. You know, you can see it every defensive possession they're in Albemarle's face. Nothing's coming easy. I think they're holding their own for the most part. They just need to start knocking down these perimeter shots.
And what can Charlottesville? You just answered that question. What has impressed you, Grayson, from Albemarle from how they played in the first half?
What's impressed me is it's actually what's not impressed me. What has not impressed me is Charlottesville is containing them. They haven't been scoring a lot. They scored 31 points. They're on pace to score 62, which is about 20 less than they normally score. What's impressed me is the sloppiness and the handling of the ball. There've been a lot of really fast passes, one-arm throws that haven't been hitting their mark. In the second half, Albemarle needs to clean that up if they want a chance. They just started hitting from 3. They need to remain hot, keep hitting from outside, driving in, picking out to the open man on the wing, and those are the keys for Albemarle in the second half if they want to secure this win and keep this lead.
All right, the teams are taking the floor, and we are ready for the second half here of Albemarle versus Charlottesville. And the two teams are taking the floor right now. Albemarle will have the ball from a side in play.
I'd say Charlottesville, despite being down 11 points, is pretty lucky to be in the position they're in, given how many just wide open three-point shots the Patriots haven't been able to hit.
Anderson to the rim, and he gets it to go to start the second half.
Strong take right there.
Sam Neal on the top. That's Motley back to Sam Neal. Neal trying to back in down low. He floats that one up. Can't get it to go, but that is Damian.
Another good putback.
Damian Washington with the putback. Anderson for 3. Gets it to go. My goodness. Jaquan Anderson falling to the ground. He gets it to go. Could have been a foul there, but Albemarle starting the second half off on fire. 5 points in the first minute.
Big time shot from Anderson right there.
Did not lose his pivot foot there, and a foul on Kayshawn Allen once again.
Very close call. It looked like he just dribbled off his foot. It wasn't really a clear foul, but ref saw some contact.
Wells on the wing, and he will give it back to Isaiah Washington. Wells in the lane, and he will not get it to go. And good fight. Beidler can't get it. That one was corralled by Wells, and now Max Jarman out to Cartier Key. He fakes the 3, gets to the lane. What a finish by Cartier Key. Dipsy do lay up there for Key.
Kelly. That was spicy.
Deep 3 right
Washington,
there.
and he can't get it to fall, and Niall Arnold with the rebound. Albemarle pushing the pace. Anderson to the rim, and one.
Very strong take.
Jaquan Anderson with the bucket and the harm, and he will go to the line for one more.
He finishes tough. He finishes tough with both the left and right hand. His left hand on display right there for that one.
Anderson misses the second free throw, but even with the miss, all of a sudden, Albemarle is up by 18 points, 40-22, and that causes Charlottesville to take a timeout. We will be right back here on WPAT News. After the timeout, Charlottesville will have it from the side out position. Sam Neal gives it up to Motley, who gives it up to number 11, Tyree Carter, who comes in for the first time tonight.
Now,
Cartier Key with the foul there on Motley. The refs having to give a little space between Jaquan Anderson and Sam Neal. Obviously a very, very heated matchup in between in this game. Sam Neal at the top of the key, he passes it off, and
Open
Tyree
shot.
Carter can't get it to fall. Josh Byler with the rebound.
Getting back to Anderson and Neal, I mean, you can see they've been at each other's throats all night. Anderson
for three,
No.
can't get it to fall.
Both teams just missed wide open looks from three. They're going to need to hit those if they want to continue being successful from the line.
Motley can't get the layup to go, and Niall Arnold with another strong rebound. Jaquan Anderson with a outlet pass to Cartier Key, to Bydler, to Arnold for three. Got it to go! Niall Arnold puts Albemarle up 21 points, 43-22. Neal on the other end for three, can't get it to fall. And now Anderson up to Cartier Key, and he will lay it in softly. 45-22, Albemarle starting to pull away in this one.
I don't know what Coach Maynard said in the halftime locker room, but it's working.
Just the raw offensive firepower you have on this team. Eventually they're going to get going, and they're really tough to stop.
Damian Washington to the rack. He can't get it to fall, and he got the rebound but couldn't get that attempt to fall either. Cartier Key looking for a pass. Josh Bydler back to Key. Key. Motley on him. Cartier Key. Nice move into the lane, and Niall Arnold gets it stolen away from him. A nice diving effort there by Arnold, and wow, Carter couldn't get that one to fall, but Sam Neal in the middle of the lane, he can't get that one to fall either. And now Niall Arnold, bang time! Oh, and he missed a dunk. Boy, I was waiting for a dunk to say bang time, but Niall Arnold can't get it to go. What a move by Motley on the other end.
Little beef cooking dance.
45-24, but
know
that
if it's
was
the
a highlight play in this one.
Don't know if it's the time for that dance for Charlottesville, but
And one.
Cartier Key on the other end gets it to go, and the intensity is really starting to pick up in this one. Even in a 23-point game, both teams looking for pride here. Carter for three, can't get that one to fall. That one missed everything.
That was a bad miss.
yeah, the Albemarle student section's letting them know, too.
If CHS wants to crawl back into this game, they're going to have to hit those wide open threes.
And pretty much all of them.
Yeah. The fast
At this
pace
point.
and driving, though, that has worked all night, and that will continue to work for them.
Anderson, what a spin move, and he was fouled on the floor with a hand check from number 11, Tyree Carter.
Great pass by Anderson right after he was fouled, but
Tyree Carter, his first.
Jarman sizing him up, and now Anderson on the side with Sam Neal. He draws the foul. Boy, Anderson being real smart there, drawing a foul on Sam Neal, and he will get 3 shots. Once again, that's the second time that Anderson will go to the line for 3. Anderson will miss the first free throw. And Derek Jones tried to check in there, but since there are 3 free throws, he has to wait until after the second one. Justin Anderson gets the second one to go, and now...
you mean Jaquan?
Not Justin Anderson, Jaquan Anderson, I apologize. Gets that one to go. Thinking about UVA basketball right now. Anderson makes his third of 3 free throws, and he gets 2 of the 3 to fall. It's 49-24.
Oh, great pass.
Albemarle, nice pass, but he walked. Number 5, Barnett with the walk.
He heard the footsteps of Jones and Bydler right there. You can see a little hesitation.
Boy, the defense started out great for Charlottesville, but it has been porous, to say the least. Jarman for three, he can't get it to go.
The ball screens and the tough drives, both getting fouls and getting guys open for good looks.
Sam Neal stripped. Jarman looking up. He will take it to the rim, and he will walk. He did get it to go, but he did take a couple extra steps before that one.
Still a great finish, though.
The Albemarle student section doesn't like that call, but I think that was probably the right call.
I just want to point out the CHS student section talking to Jaquan, and instead of saying anything, he turned around and pointed to the scoreboard.
I'd also like to point out how the CHS student section seems to have thinned out a little bit.
That is a carry, walk, whatever you want to call it, from Washington, and Albemarle will get the ball back with 2:36. Guys, this game is going a lot faster than the girls' game, I have to say, and it's very nice.
Hasn't been as many fouls for sure, so it's keeping the tempo up.
2 fouls for Albemarle, 3 fouls for Charlottesville in this third quarter. Something that was much different in the earlier game. Jones on the corner. He will bang home the three. Derek Jones with his second three of the day, and he's extended the lead to 52-24. Albemarle dominating Charlottesville.
Those weight room chants from the CHS student section from earlier now seem irrelevant as he displays his range.
Washington with the quick J, he can't get it to go. Barnett with the rebound, out to Motley for three, and he cans it. Motley with the three, that's his third of the game, and it is 52-27. Arnold, nice spin move, and he will go to the line. Wow, he put some English on that ball. Nearly got it to go, but Niall Arnold will go to the line for two here with 1:31 remaining. Albemarle holds a 52-27 lead.
And Niall Arnold corralling that pass with one hand before spinning and drawing the foul in the lane. Pats are going to need more of that in the fourth quarter.
That was also the first foul on number 5, Barnett, for Charlottesville.
Looks like Josh Morse just checked in for the Patriots. He's a three-point specialist, so we got to be careful for him on the wing if you're Charlottesville.
Yeah, Josh Morse coming in for the first time today. He had a three in the game against Powhatan. Derek Jones couldn't hit the three in the corner, and Charlottesville will take it out. There's Wells. Wells to the bucket, almost lost it. Gave it out to Washington, and they will reset. Neal to the bucket, and stopped once again by Derek Jones. Now out. Cartier Key thinking about the three. He goes to the lane and throws it away, looking for just Jaquan Anderson. It is 53-27 with 1:06 remaining. That is one of the very only instances this game that we've seen Albemarle commit a turnover. Motley looking for three more, and he cans it. He's had a nice game from downtown. He has 4.
Charlottesville needs 5 of him right now.
Yeah. He hasn't been enough as they still trail by 23.
Key on the wing, and he looks, ooh, what a dribble move. Key gives it out to Josh Morris, who touches the ball for the first time. And Key will back it out. Looking for Anderson. That was a nice pass. He couldn't get it in there. And now Washington going to the rack. He got it and won.
Great finish right there from Washington.
And that might have been goaltending if it wasn't an and one, because Derek Jones did grab the rim on that play. So Washington will try for his second three-point play of the game. He did not make the free throw on the three-point play earlier in the game, but he will look to make this free throw and cut the lead to 20. Washington hits it, and Albemarle's lead is down to 20. And a steal
Sloppy.
there for Washington, and he goes to the rack once again, and he gets it to go. The lead is down to 18 now, and Albemarle has to be careful. They're starting to throw the ball away.
Sloppy passing could be the cause of Charlottesville, I don't want to say getting back in this game, but they've...
Nice pass to Josh Beidler with 5 seconds to go. He gets it to go, and the lead is back to 20 with 2. With 1, Motley puts it up. He can't get it to go. 55 to 35. Albemarle leads. After 3, we will be right back with fourth quarter action here at Albemarle High School. This is WPAT News.
If I could only get outside my mind, I could realign. I could find the reasons why we seem to feed the grind. I read between the lines, connecting us a process infectious. I think I know why the angels neglected us. At least it's how it's perceived. We leave like the Exodus. Footprints in the sand, chase a path till we self-destruct. Help is what we ask for, strength is what we lack more. I misinterpret pleasure for worth, now I'm on a crash course. What is this temper? Is it my enemies? I got voices in my head telling me it's time to flee. Where is my conscience? Feels like losing control. I gotta meet tomorrow, gotta pray, don't leave me, no. I take these notes and now I'm asking what is hope. All these questions going crazy, gotta miss the days, oh. But then I don't because you fill me up with love. Your love ain't lusting, can I live without the lust? I don't know. Every day passed without a past or a present. I explore the life of wealth, but the path just ain't compelling. It's a hustle, it's a game, just wanna feel again. So I picked it.
Welcome back to Albemarle High School. We are here for the fourth quarter of action with 7:50 to go. Albemarle leads 55 to 35.
I just want to point out during the break between the third and the fourth quarter, I noticed a couple of Virginia basketball players are here in the stands. Austin Castro and Mamadi Diakite, the two that I saw. Oh!
And Motley will be fouled behind the three-point line, and he will have a chance for 3 more.
Cartier Key, not a fan of that call.
Yes, Austin Castro, we were talking about him earlier. He is an Albemarle alum playing for Virginia basketball. Mamadi Diakite also over there.
From the Blue Ridge.
And Grant Kersey is also here, the manager for UVA basketball. He is a former Albemarle basketball player as well. The two teams that went, or the first team that went to the Final Four 2 years ago. Motley hit the first free throw, and he will miss the second one. Looked like he rushed that one a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to take his time and hit these. These are crucial.
Motley missed the second one. He had no dribbles on his. Sam
Anderson
Neal
right to
will go to the rim.
Oh,
and a block
Josh
for
Beidler.
Josh Beidler, but they do call a foul, and that was probably the right call. 55 to 36. Motley only made 1 of 3 there, and
Foul, Josh Beidler, 15 fouls.
CHS is still down by a lot, but they did bring it back a lot closer in the third quarter. If they do come closer, those missed free throws could come back to hurt them.
And Sam Neal to the line.
The charity stripe, he needs to hit these.
Sam Neal misses both free throws
And
from the line,
rebound.
and Albemarle will look to set up their half-court offense.
CHS just left 4 points on the line. That's going to be a big emphasis after this game, I'm sure. Something they need to hit free throws if they want to compete with a high-octane offense like Albemarle.
Neal to the bucket. It looked like he double dribbled maybe, but no good. Cartier Key had a block, but he also committed a foul, and now the fouls are starting to get called.
And they're starting to add up. We see Jones coming in, or about to check in from the sideline. Guys are starting to get fouls. We're going to see if the depth of Albemarle will work to their advantage in this game.
Yes, slowly but surely, Charlottesville starting to work their way back into this one.
Barnett hit the first free throw, and it is 55 to 37. He hit the second free throw too, and Charlottesville has cut the lead to 17. It's 55-38. They've had a much better second half on the offensive end.
Oh, no. That's not a pretty sight.
Anderson is down and hurting.
That's not a good sight at all.
And we will take a break.
I'm in disbelief they didn't call a foul on the play where he was injured. There's a lot of contact midair.
Anderson is on the ground, and we will take a break with a timeout. This is WPAT News. We will be right back.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Welcome back to Albemarle High School. We just took a break because Jaquan Anderson had an injury, and he did walk off of his own power. So I think that is good news. It looked like he got hit in the thigh, and CHS will get the ball back here after a good defensive trap. It looked like he did get hit in the thigh, and Grayson, you were advocating for a foul there.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact midair on that. I'm surprised they didn't call the foul. I must have had a different angle, saw it differently than the referees, but just hope that he's okay.
So Motley will take it off the inbounds, and Washington will have it on the top of the key back to Motley. Motley has been a bright spot in the Charlottesville offense today.
Yeah, his presence from the perimeter has definitely been felt, knocking down, I think I've counted at least 4 3-point shots.
Washington to the rim, and he gets it to go. After a interesting start, to say the least, for Isaiah Washington, he has had his presence felt in this one.
Beidler gets fouled.
Beidler to the rim, and he is fouled. Guys, it's a 13-point game. Charlottesville has really cut into this deficit.
Sloppy play by the Albemarle offense. Lots of errant passes and turnovers have led to Charlottesville getting back into this game.
Beidler will go to the line, and he will miss the first of 2 free throws. If you're Charlottesville, what do you have to continue to do in these last 6 minutes to sort of cut into this lead?
Keep forcing turnovers and keep shooting the ball well.
Washington's drive to the rack. He's had a lot of these right now. We just saw him get fouled taking the ball. He's probably scored their last 4 or 6 points, driving to the rack, getting foul calls, finishing the shots on most of them.
Good news for the Patriots. It looks like Jaquan Anderson is preparing to check back in.
Yes, Jaquan Anderson is back at the scorer's table. Isaiah Washington is a secretly good player. Grayson and I played against him several times in JV basketball, and he guarded me a couple times. He is a very good on-ball defender, and he's just pesky. And he made the first free throw.
Good to see Anderson back there.
I'm thinking it must have just been a stinger. A lot of pain, short term, but he should be fine. Maybe a little tender.
It looked like a Charlie horse to me in the thigh. Anderson back out, and he immediately gets it stolen by Isaiah Washington, who just made his second free throw. Motley looking for Barnett, and it is a 9-point game. Don't look now, but Charlottesville is threatening once again. Jaquan Anderson looked like he got hit in the face there. Jarman for three on the other end, and no good, but rebound by Anderson. He is active, and he looks fine to me.
He's grimacing a little. You can see it in his teeth right there.
Motley for three. Oh, my goodness. Motley once again, and it is an 8-point game. Charlottesville has made this one interesting with 5:57 to go. We will take a break. Don't go anywhere. It is 57-49. This is WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle High School, where this game just got a whole lot more interesting. Albemarle was up by more than 20 in the third quarter, and Anderson to the rim. He gets it to go, and the lead is back to 10. As I was saying, Albemarle had a large lead, and Charlottesville has cut into it a lot, and it seems like Albemarle this season has really done that a lot. There was already one game, the Western game, where Albemarle was up by 20 points in the fourth quarter and almost blew that lead. They did not. They won the game. But,
when we take into consideration that CHS has left, I believe it's 6 points at the stripe, missed 6 free throws. Those 6 points right now, it would be a 4-point game. It would be a lot closer. For them, I know they're hoping it doesn't come back to hurt.
Oh, Anderson with a wide receiver play and pass interference on that one. From Washington.
He did play wide receiver for a little of the football season.
He did.
He's familiar with that. Yep. Versatile athlete.
CHS making it really hard, and that's a turnover, and CHS will get the ball right back.
Albemarle's got to do a lot better job of getting open on that inbounds play right there.
Albemarle has had a little bit of trouble inbounding the ball over the last couple minutes here.
Point guard Cartier Key just limped off on the sideline, getting a little help with Tyler, the trainer at Albemarle. Now him and Jaquan Anderson both.
I'm wondering if these are cramps, because it does seem pretty hot in here.
Yep.
That's Wells with the follow, and it is an 8-point game once again. The CHS is really showing a lot of fight. That was either a walk or he stepped out of bounds. But he did step out. It would have been a walk if he didn't. But Charlottesville really showing some fight on the defensive end.
Yeah, Albemarle's issues with the inbound continue.
Nice outlet pass, and Sam Neal with the interception.
Sam Neal also played
to the rim, and he will not get it to go. There was no foul, despite a lot of contact. I think that one might have been a foul. Hold on to your hats, everyone. It is 59-51. If you're just joining us, Albemarle did hold a 52-27 lead last quarter, and boy, it is getting real interesting here. Wells to the rim, passes it off to Barnett. Barnett can't get it to go. Neal on the wing, he tries to get to the rack. Neal to the rim, he gets it to go. It is a 6-point game, 59-53, and now Albemarle throws it away. And here we go, Charlottesville really playing really good defense. And a timeout.
It's a 6-point lead. They've missed 6 points at the line. Would be a tie game. Josh Beidler and the rest of the Albemarle defenders on that last one just need to slide their feet. If they stay with them sliding their feet, they're going to prevent a lot of those drives baseline. And just take their time on those inbounds. They didn't need to rush into that, but it caused a turnover.
So this is a full timeout, so we will take a very short break, and we will be right back on WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle after that short timeout. It is a 6-point game with 4:45 remaining. Charlottesville looking to complete this comeback. They are having an outstanding run. Wells to the rim. By Niall Arnold! My goodness, Niall Arnold protecting the rim all night long.
That's spicy. That might provide the spark Albemarle needs to just end this Charlottesville run.
They still have the ball, though.
Arnold nearly got the steal on Washington, but he couldn't corral it. Wells to Neal. Neal looking for his shot. He does not pull it. Motley at the top of the key. He doesn't get an open shot, and Albemarle's defense looking nice here on this half-court set. Motley to Neal. Neal, spin move. To Wells with the jumper. It's no good, and Anderson with the rebound, and he will slow it down real quick with 4:09 remaining.
They just needed to calm down. They looked a lot more relaxed right there. They were playing a lot closer, tighter defense, and it paid off.
Kayshawn Allen to the rim. No foul called on a lot of contact there. There have been a lot of no calls there, letting the boys play today. Neal for three. Can't get it to go. And Kayshawn Allen, the rebound on the tip-off. Arnold stumbled, and he couldn't get it to go, and that one is taken by Wells, and he is bumped on the sideline, and that is going to be another foul on Max Jarman. And that will be a 1-and-1. They are now in the bonus, so Emmanuel Wells will go to the line to try to cut this lead a little bit more here.
We've seen a lot of players struggle to stay on their feet throughout this game, and as you can see, they're going to come wipe the floor now.
Both of the areas by the free throw line have been very, very slippery. I'm wondering if the players sweat while they're standing at the line. It's just building up.
I'm thinking it's moisture on the floor.
Yeah, it's very humid in here.
It is very hot and humid in here with all of the crowd here. It is a packed house here at Albemarle High School for this crosstown rivalry. Wells will go to the line, but there has been a lot of stumbling. Cartier Key does come back into the game here after it looked like he was laboring an injury.
So watch him and Jaquan Anderson both fighting through a little, whether it be cramps or smaller injuries, but they're both going to play through.
Wells can't hit it, and Charlottesville has really left a lot of points on the foul line. That's now 7.
That's just unacceptable, too.
Allen to the rack, and he throws it away. That one goes straight into the student section.
That was a
Bullet pass, but it goes out of bounds, and Albemarle with another turnover. Albemarle has had a lot of experience. It's funny because in the stats, Albemarle is averaging 79.2 points per game, and they are averaging giving up 65-point-something points per game. Motley again, and he gets it to go. It is a 4-point game. Albemarle is, like I was saying, giving up 65.2 points per game. That's a 14-point win. But they have had a lot more close games than it would have seemed. Louisa was close, Western was close, and closest of all was Stab. Max Jarman had a game-winning layup in that one. Anderson to Arnold, and he is fouled as he goes up on that play. The intensity has really, really picked up in this one.
It's going to be a close finish, especially if Albemarle is not relaxed on defense and keeps making these sloppy passes.
And a lot of the games with CHS and Albemarle have not really been that close as of late, as Niall Arnold misses a free throw. Albemarle has dominated the last couple of years, but 3 years ago, that Albemarle and CHS rivalry was so heated, and it feels a lot like that again tonight. Arnold hits the second one, and they go up 60-55. Charlottesville looking for something here on the offensive end to cut this lead even more as they hold Albemarle to 1 point on their offensive end.
You have to get the ball back to Motley if you're Charlottesville.
Oh, and that one was looking for Motley. Was it touched by anybody? It was, and he slipped again. The playing conditions here are very slippery.
Yeah, it's taking a toll on both teams. You can see they're both struggling with the condition of the court.
So Albemarle will have it underneath their own basket.
A lot of the slickness has been in the paint tonight.
And they will look to wipe the floor down once again.
Where most of the players have been condensed. It's really hot in this gym. Must be really hot on the floor. They're hot. They're sweating. It's resulted in mostly the paint being very slick. So watch that later in the game. Could potentially be dangerous for both the game flow as well as the players.
Anderson will inbound it to Kayshawn Allen, who will take it back out and reset the offense. Gives it up to Niall Arnold. The Charlottesville section here has been really, really good today, and they're chanting defense right now, trying to get their team to lock down and try to complete this comeback. It is 60-55 with just 2:25 remaining. Can Albemarle hold on, or can CHS make another run? Kayshawn Allen to the rack, slips again, and it was knocked out of bounds. That was number 5, Barnett, once again.
Right back, timeout, 60 seconds.
Charlottesville calls time, and we will be right back. Do not go anywhere. We are looking for a classic finish here. Charlottesville versus Albemarle on WPAT News. Welcome back to Albemarle High School. With 2:17 remaining, we are looking for an interesting finish here. These two teams have battled it out all night.
I'm surprised Max didn't take that open 3 right there. I'm also surprised there's been a lot of rainbow passes by Albemarle that have been stolen. Not the smartest.
Nail gets it stolen away from him, but he gets a steal on the other end, and he slips a little bit on that end of the floor. With 1:57 remaining,
Key in the corner.
Key for 3 in the corner. He can't get it to go. Anderson with the rebound, goes strong up, can't get it to fall. Anderson back again. He can't get it to go. Washington with the rebound. To the rack on the other end. He can't get it to fall. Barnett gets the finish. It's a 3-point game.
This is crazy. They've come all the way
1:30
back.
remaining. It is 60 to 57. Charlottesville has fought all the way back. Can Albemarle hold on? This is a little bit
lot of
slippery.
contact.
A lot of contact there, and Niall Arnold is now down on the ground.
Yeah, that
and
wasn't slipping.
He's able to get up.
That was just pure contact right there. It's very physical. This last minute and 23 seconds is going to be extremely physical.
There's
Both
been
players
a
will
lot.
be driving.
There's been a lot of towels on the floor tonight, and just to say how incredibly humid and hot it is in here, my partner Jake Elliott, his glasses, he's just sitting here and his glasses are fogging up.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got to keep taking them off to wipe them. But
These free throws are very crucial right here. The 3-point game with a minute and a half left, roughly. Niall needs to hit both of these to put the Patriots up 5.
at least one of them to make it a 2-possession game.
There's a fight in the stands. Which is
my
temporarily stopping play.
Oh, Jesus. Somebody needs to stop that.
And we will take a break. Join us in a little bit. There's 1:23 remaining. We're going to take the attention off of them with 1:23 remaining. In this one, this is WPAT News.
That's Janicus.
Boy, we are back from that break, and the intensity in this building has just taken it up an incredible notch. Niall Arnold at the line. He will miss the free throw, but it is fought for and won back by Kayshawn Allen, and he is fouled. A 3-point game with 1:20 remaining. The chippiness on the floor did spill over into the stands just recently, and the intensity, I can't even describe it right now. It is an absolute intense game right now.
Niall needed to hit one of those. Now Kayshawn with the rebound needs to hit one of these.
Allen can't hit that one, and fought for, and Albemarle got it back.
Fantastic play by Jaquan Anderson, chasing down all the way from the baseline to tip that ball into the hands of Max Jarman.
Jarman
Great
back
play.
to Kayshawn Allen with 1:05 remaining, and they will look to dribble out the clock here. They might have to start fouling soon.
Max Jarman is
And
arguably the
the
best
Black
free
Knights
throw
do foul.
shooter on this team.
Yeah, he's not
It's
the guy
good
you
that the
wanna
ball
foul.
was in his hands.
Isaiah Washington has his fifth foul.
Isaiah Washington has fouled out from the game. That is his fifth.
That's a big loss for the Black Knights right here,
now
trying to drive and
Damian-
get fouls.
He's been huge tonight.
Damian Washington will come in for Isaiah Washington. 60 to 57 with 1:01 remaining here in this one.
If you're here for the girls' game, you remember my comment, you can't spell championship without free throw. And that's staying true into this game. Both teams have missed a number of free throws, and it's coming back to bite.
Albemarle misses the first, Max Jarman, but he hits the second one and extends the lead to a 2-score game here with 1 minute remaining on the dot.
Yeah, that one free throw was big for Albemarle.
Motley has the ball, and that's whose hands it needs to be in. Back to Sam Neal.
Neal pull up from the free throw line. He can't get it. Washington with the rebound. Wow, you can hear that one from all the way up here. No foul called. And Anderson on the other end. He will lay it in, and Albemarle leads by 5. My goodness. There was a lot of contact down here.
Charlottesville's got to hurry it up, and they will.
Timeout, Charlottesville.
Lead is now up to 6 for the Patriots. 30 seconds remaining.
30.9 seconds remaining, and I'm not going to say anything, but that
Patriots student section starting to get loud, jumping around. The CHS student section starting to look a little bland. You can feel in this one. It's close to being over. Black Knights are not giving up, but
Charlottesville might have a case on that one.
Yeah.
As the Charlottesville fans are actually starting to clear out right in front of us. So
the momentum has swung all the way back to the Patriots after that last series.
They have let the boys play tonight. My goodness, there have been a lot of contact down low that hasn't been called the entire game for both teams.
Yep.
And
it's been going both ways. It hasn't been one-sided.
And yeah, it's 63 to 57 as they call a timeout. We will go straight through this one without taking a break.
Too good to leave.
Yeah, too good to leave. Except for, everyone in front of us.
Right here, the Black Knights need Nicholas Motley to have the ball. He's been fire from 3 tonight, and they need 2 big ones.
Once again, 63 to 57. The Black Knights do have the ball. With 30.9 seconds remaining, they will inbound it from the side. Motley with the ball. He finds Barnett. Motley from way downtown. He can't get that one to fall. Wells with it. Barnett for 3, and he can't hit somehow. It's a 3-point game with 18 seconds to go. 17 seconds, and Sam Neal fouls Kayshawn Allen.
That's a big-time shot right there for Charlottesville.
Big-time shot, and even more, this is a big-time free throw. With 15 seconds left, given the time it'll take to run up the court and take a shot, this free throw potentially could be the ice for this Albemarle
There
win.
will be 2 shots. Charlottesville is in the double bonus here with 15.7 seconds remaining. Albemarle holds on to a 63 to 60 lead, but boy, they had a much larger lead at the beginning
and with
of this quarter.
With that 5th foul, Sam Neal has fouled out 2 big losses for Charlottesville.
That's real big.
Motley's still in the game. That's what they're going to want, taking the 3 right here. He'll be bringing the ball up after these 2 free throws, regardless of what happens.
These are big for Kayshawn
Charlottesville
Allen.
section getting loud. Kayshawn Allen will... he will miss the first free throw, and this second one is crucial. With 15.7 seconds left.
This is arguably the most important shot of the game right here.
Allen hits it, and Albemarle goes up by 4.
Albemarle cannot foul here. Absolutely not.
For 3, can't get it to go. Washington with the rebound and on the floor with 6.5 seconds.
Patriots
It's a jump ball, and it will be Albemarle ball.
That one might
I'm
just
not calling game. 6.5.
6.5 left. Albemarle will call a timeout, and we will stay right here, guys.
The player right now that has been hitting the most is Nicholas Motley, and I'm surprised that the last 2 possessions they did not try and get him to have the shot.
Well, the first possession they did try and get him the ball. He just wasn't open.
With 6.5 seconds, they've got to look for him or get something from 3 real quick and commit a quick foul. This is going to be an uphill climb for Charlottesville. crazier things have happened.
It's definitely not over.
It's definitely not over, though.
But
with
that being
6.5
said,
seconds.
6.5 is not a lot of time. That it being a 2-possession game right now, presuming that it's just a clean foul on the inbounds, if Albemarle can get it in, those 2 free throws would ice the game theoretically.
Also I was going to say for Charlottesville, you're going to look to foul Josh Beidler or Kayshawn Allen, but Josh Beidler has been subbed out. So you definitely want to avoid fouling Max Jarman and Jaquan Anderson.
There's good shooters on the floor.
Or Josh Morse.
Or Josh Morse.
Morse has come in, and they might look to him because he is one of the most pure shooters this team has seen in a long
Kayshawn
while.
Allen has a strong arm. Yep.
Anderson with the
Jaquan.
ball, and
They're forced to foul
a second and a
Anderson.
half went off the clock there, and Jaquan Anderson will go to the line for 2 shots.
Definitely not the guy you want to foul if you're Charlottesville.
Anderson can virtually ice the game here with 1 or 2 free throws.
Jaquan
And all of
Anderson
Albemarle back, and this game is pretty much over. Anderson will make the free throw, and Albemarle will go up by 5 with 5 seconds remaining on the clock.
This free throw, assuming there's no foul on any of the tries left for Charlottesville, should ice it.
Yep, there we go.
Anderson hits both free throws, and Albemarle will not foul Motley for 3. He can't get it to go. The game is over. Albemarle has taken the victory 66-60. Somehow they hold on.
Fantastic game.
Classic game.
Awesome game. Classic crosstown rivalry. Just a real treat for everybody who was here.
When Albemarle was up, 27, 29, it looked like it was a little out of reach, wouldn't be as fun, but what a finish.
Great effort by the Charlottesville team to stay in the game, keep it interesting, and obviously hats off to Albemarle for finishing them off.
Charlottesville and Albemarle, the rivalry is back, guys. 66-60, the final score. We want to thank you all for joining us tonight for WPAT's live stream. We will be back on January 26th for Albemarle versus Western right here in the Albemarle Gym. So, if you enjoyed this broadcast, make sure to tune in on the 26th. We want to thank you once again for watching this game, and this has been The Trio. We're out.
Splash.
EKG beats.